there. All right, I think we're about good to go. All right, let's see. Let's see. Are we live on all platforms? Live there. Live there. Live there. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is taking me a minute to get back live, but here we are. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, trying to get everything going here. Make sure you tap on that screen as you're coming in, but we got ourselves a good, fun matchup here tonight. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals here. So let's get it. Let's get it. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Who you think is going to win tonight? Who wins? We got Buffalo, Montreal. Who's going to get the win here tonight? And again, make sure you tap on those screens coming in there. All right. So here we go. Montreal gets in their defensive zone here. Looks like the Sabres able to send it forward, not able to capitalize here early. Welcome one, welcome all. Just run a little bit behind there. A little bit behind, but we are here now. Oh, and a goal early here. Buffalo going to start early. Buffalo with a goal, ladies and gentlemen. So Buffalo on the board early. The Buffalo's going to strike early here, ladies and gentlemen. Early goal there. Dahlen gets it, puts it to the back of the net there. Trying to get this going. All right, sorry. It might be taking a second here to get everything going. Hopefully it looks good, though. Welcome, everybody, again. Make sure you tap that screen as you're coming in. So there we go. All right, Sabres get an early, great start there. Able to put one in the back of the net. 1-0 here. Buffalo up early. Yep. Tough start here. Tough start here for the Canadiens. Buffalo, though, really happy to get a goal early. They needed that one. Trying to get everything going as well. Going to get this going. Montreal had an opportunity, not able to capitalize here. Buffalo's defensemen are going to hold on to it, and they're going to have it their defensive end. What's up? Welcome one, welcome all. Make sure you tap on that screen as you're coming in. I stream it a little bit of a different way right now on TikTok, so it might not be the usual crowd here. In fact, may have to fix that in just a second. May have to. Montreal with an opportunity, point blank shot there is going to be saved. Hold on, let me actually try to fix this. All right, if you're watching on TikTok, sorry, 1 second here. Let me try the TikTok. There we go, live studio. Let me just do that 1 second here, ladies and gents. Trying to get this all going and looking good. Got to update this for TikTok there. Oh, and a goal there for Montreal. Juckeye with a goal. So it's 1-1 here early, so we get some early goals in this one. And we're already rocking with this one. All right, welcome everybody in here, but we got a goal the other way there. All right, sorry, trying to make sure that this is live on TikTok as well. And I think we are live now. Let's check. Go live, okay. And I believe we are live, but yes, we are. Trying to find my chat. They're hiding my chat from me. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome one, welcome all. Yo, what up, JP? How we doing? Good to hear from you. Good to hear from you. Hold on, let me put that there to the side, actually. What up, JP? I'm going to start streaming more. I promise you. I legit mean it this time. I know I say this many times in the past, but we're doing it for real this time. I'm a little bit behind right now trying to get my stream organized because I actually worked hard to make a picture, video there, but hey, we're good there. Welcome everybody coming in here, but it is time. Here we go. We got a big game here. But a goal early there for Buffalo is going to be answered back. Chill, man, just living live. Heck yeah, that's good. Enjoying your May. We're getting close to the summer here. The summer is just around the corner. The Montreal able to tie it back up there after they were down for a moment there. Brilliant start here for Buffalo. But in Montreal, able to tie it very quickly. And then here we are now. Now, let me try to get this. All right, there we go. But glad to hear from you. How you doing? Welcome, Gary. Welcome on. Welcome on. Make sure you'll tap on that screen. All right, and the puck is now behind there. Carolina still undefeated. Yes, they are. They're still waiting on their next opponent. They will face the winner of this series here. They'll face the winner of this series here. And, yeah, so we're waiting on that. We're waiting on that. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to get that. It could be as soon as tonight. It could be as soon as tonight that we have if Montreal wins tonight, then that means that Carolina will face Montreal. And we'll have to see. But a stick there. A turnover here. Now Buffalo on a bit of a breakaway. A shot there is going to be blocked by the defenseman. But yes, Carolina is still undefeated. Carolina is still undefeated currently. Yeah. Who do I want? Honestly, I want the Hurricanes to play. So, like, if Montreal plays, then that means Carolina won't get to do it there. Yo, JP, thank you for the subscription, by the way. Appreciate it, JP. Sorry, 1 second. I lost my my chat for... There we go. Hey, appreciate you, though, JP. Thank you for the subscription. WJP. Thank you very much, my man. I appreciate that. A centering pass here is going to be swung at and not able to capitalize here from Montreal. But, yeah, I mean, I would like to go ahead and get Montreal since it is... We'll get more credit that way. A shot here for Buffalo goes wide. Behind the rink there, it's going to go into neutral zone. So both teams are looking good here. The crowd is hoping for a penalty, but nothing called. They wanted a penalty, nothing there. Has any team gone undefeated to win the cup? No, no team has ever went undefeated to win the cup there. You forgot you was a mod on TikTok? Yeah. Crowd is electric. You know what it is. At the Bell Center, they're for sure going to be electric there. The loudest house in Canada. But yeah, no team has ever went undefeated all the way through. So, yeah, that's never happened there. Buffalo, desperate here today. We'll see if they can do something with it, though. They scored early, but then they give up another. A quick shot there is going to be saved. So, very electric start here. Both teams on the board with 14:58 left here, and we're both tied. Just playoffs, of course. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, there's no way they'd go like the whole, even the regulars. Yeah, but yeah, it's never happened in just the playoffs either here. You still got the Discord. Yeah, we have a new Discord server, actually. I don't know if you're part of it there, but yeah, it's actually really nice. If you want to give it a look there. We've added quite a bit to it. I'll be honest with you. It's a completely different Discord, but it's pretty good there. Playoff hockey is the best of any league. I agree. I genuinely do. I think it's completely and criminally underrated. I think that in regards to like which ones ran the best and which one looks the best overall, without a doubt, it is the playoffs. Can you get a link? Sure. It might be linked to my bio if you go there. If not, I think that you can find the Discord link on Twitch if you look there as well. And make sure you guys are tapping that screen, by the way. Appreciate that. Make sure you tap the screen if you're on TikTok. But yeah, it should be on. It should be there as well. And a centering pass shot there for Buffalo. It's going to be saved. And another shot there is going to go wide. Buffalo have come to play here today. They do not want to go home here today, but they're still tied right now at 1. So they got to put it in the back of the net if they're going to do something here. Sorry, I'm trying to get my stuff downloaded on here. This app is just I haven't used this in a bit, and I should have got it early, and this is my mistake. I didn't do this in time. But yeah. It'll be center ice for Game 3, Avs versus Knights here in Vegas. You love it? Hey, that'll be a fun one. That'll be a fun one to see how that goes, too. Trying to get the NHL app there. That'll be a good one there. Let's see. I don't know if, let's see. JP, I don't know if you see the Discord link there on the Twitch chat there, but that should take you right there. Let me try it, actually. Yeah, that's the one. So that's the new one there if you want to join it there. All right. It's time to sweep. I hope so. I'd love for anybody who doesn't know, I'm a big Carolina hockey fan, so I'm a Hurricanes fan, so yeah. Buffalo with it now, and a shot's going to be turned aside. Buffalo still with it, though. Centering pass there going to be deflected and going away here. Montreal going to get it out of their zone. You're in? Bet. Here we go, the drive inside. Yeah, I'm trying to be more active in there as well and have conversations, but I got you, JP. But all right, appreciate you. But yeah, it looks a lot better, I think. I think that Discord looks much better. And there's some different parts that'll be opened up if people are more active, so that's kind of like the goal. But yeah. Yeah, we'll see exactly what the case is there, but yeah. All right, they're going to dump the puck in here, Buffalo is. They're going to try to get to it here, but Montreal able to get a hold of it. And now they're going to try to get out of here. And here they're going to put the puck forward here. Buffalo, you're going to dump it inside once again. They have the puck going in. Centering pass here, nowhere to be found on that. No one on the end of that stick there. And if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up as well. Appreciate y'all. Is this hockey? It is hockey. What's up, Stay Sober? How are we doing? We do. We got some Eastern Conference semifinals here. Game 6, Montreal Canadiens taking on the Buffalo Sabres. And Montreal trying to put away the Sabres here to go into the Eastern Conference final. Buffalo are playing for their life. If they lose tonight, they are out. You won't be placing any bets against Vegas? We'll have to see here now. Buffalo trying to get it in. They're going to dump the puck there. And Montreal trying to get it out, and they'll have possession here. So Montreal's possession and the neutralized trying to put it forward here. Tage Thompson has been absolutely non-existent during this playoff run, and they're wanting to see him here. Who do I think will win? Oh, we're going to have a power play coming up here. Let's see. I can't put the game on. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I cannot put the game on. I have my stream taken down, so I can't do that, but I'm going to do commentary and everything. A penalty for Buffalo. Montreal will go on the power play here. It's going to be a 2-minute penalty for roughing here. So, yeah. Alex Newhook draws the penalty there for roughing, so there you have it. But I can't put on the game. I do appreciate y'all for being here, though. Yeah, make sure y'all tap that screen. I'm trying to get this. All right, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys real quick. Oh, 1 second here. All right, we're on a break right now. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you this real quick. 1 second. Let me go to. Here we go. We'll go to that one right there. 1 second. Okay. So here's like the first goal. The first goal here for Dahlin. If you can see here, I'm going to refresh it here. Dahlin, number 26, is the one with the goal. So you see the puck going around the ice here. They're going to pass it back. They still have possession. Go to the side here. They're going to Dahlin. Dahlin with a lot of space. Drives inside the shoot and the goal. Puts it in the back of the net. And that was 32 seconds into this game. 32 seconds in the game. Ramses Dahlin puts it in the back of the net. And then the unexpected here. The unexpected. Zekaj, I think is how you say his name. I'm totally butchering it and stuff like that. I know it. But yeah, here we have, this was the second one there. You see the goal. So I'll just do that one more time. Off the face-off here. You see the lineup for the face-off. The defenseman setting back here. The faceoff goes back there. He's going to have it immediately shoot. He puts it in the back of the net, and Montreal ties it up there. And that is how this game started, and that's where we're at currently. So currently that is the situation, and that is where we are. So I'll give you the cup. I'll give you the visualizer and stuff like that as well. Yo, Henry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to try to start streaming more. I will not stream Hurricanes games, but I will try the best I can to be here and talk. Maybe I'll go live after the Hurricanes games as well. Is that something y'all would be interested in? Me talking about the games after the game and just talking, and who knows, maybe play something? All right, so Montreal on the power play now. Buffalo able to get the puck out of the zone, so they're going to send it down, and we'll see what's up next. All right, so here we go. Suzuki got to take it in here. He goes to Hudson. Hudson with it. Hudson goes in here to the side. Caulfield has it. Hudson, a slap shot there to goal. Montreal got to take the lead there on a one-timer. Put it in the back of the net. Now Montreal has the lead 2-1 here, 11:48 in the first. So Montreal's put it in the back of the net there, 2-1. So there you have it. Trying to get this going up here. Sorry, 1 second. All right. Understand. Can I please turn the brightness up? Thank you. All right. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got another goal there for Montreal. Montreal. And here we go. Buffalo there with the first goal. Now Montreal's able to score 2. Now they're going to try to, they've taken the lead here. They're going to try to run away with it. Hey, Charles, how are you doing? Welcome. Oh, we got a whistle here. Is there a penalty coming? And there is. Montreal getting their penalty, so now Buffalo's going to have an opportunity on the power play. So 2 minutes for hooking coming up here to Montreal. Welcome everybody in here. Appreciate y'all for being here today. A hooking call there. Denal gets called there. All right, now it's going to be Buffalo's time here. Do you think the Carolina Panthers had a pretty good draft? I did. I did like the the Panthers draft. I think they had a really good draft. I'm excited to see. I don't think they reached for anything. I think they had a lot of players really fall to them. So I'm excited to see how it pans out, but I really like that one. All right, now Buffalo here on the power play. We'll see what they can do with it. Quinn has it. He's going to pass here to Benson. Benson looking for somebody. Trying to find somebody in the slot. Go there, takes Thompson, point blank. He shots and it goes wide. Montreal trying to get it out of here. Buffalo with no. Quinn's going to go back here to Donald. Donald with it here. He's already got 1 goal in this game. Donald's going to send it in there. And it's going to go out of play. So 1:39 left on the power play. Hey, welcome everybody in here. Make sure y'all tap on that screen. Make sure you follow here. And you got that offensive tackle from Georgia. Yeah, Monroe Freeland. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the future is like with him there. I do like him a lot. So 139 left here on the power play for Buffalo. Buffalo trying to tie it up here. And the puck goes back. They're going to pass it back here. Donald with it. He's going to go to the side here. Thompson going to go here to Dolan. Dolan back to Thompson's shot there. Benson try to get it there. It's going to go wide. And sent back there. Montreal able to hit it back. So the power play here, minute 18 left here. Montreal looking good. Dolan's going to have it. He's going to pass back. Thompson. Puck's in forward here. Dolan. It's in Thompson. Thompson trying to send it there. And Montreal are going to get it out again. Mr. Me Too, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in here. Aaron Rodgers is back. I just saw that, actually. Aaron Rodgers returning to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Very interesting situation there. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a big fan of Rodgers in this year. Dolan up point blank, and he's going to miss it there. Montreal able to get it out, though. Yo, what up? How we doing? And it looks like a penalty here. Oh. Let's see here. Looks like a couple players were whacking each other with the sticks. Dobish got ran into, so we'll see what they call. Darlene's been penalized, so Darlene gets penalized. Okay, so Dobish gets called as well for slashing there, so 2 penalties are going to equal each other. Is this Game 7? This is Game 6. Game 6, actually. Is this conference final? No. This is the semifinals. The winner of this one will go to the conference finals, take on the Carolina Hurricanes. So the Carolina Hurricanes are waiting for the winner of this game. If Montreal wins tonight, Montreal will take on Carolina. If Buffalo wins today, it'll be a winner-take-all, Game 7, and I think that will be, what is today? Today's Saturday. It'll be on Monday. Carolina ain't no joke. Trust me. I got you. Yeah, I'm a big Carolina Hurricanes fan. I'm hoping we can get over the hump this year. I feel good about it. It's going to be a tough game no matter who they play, you know. Yeah, on Monday. Yeah, Game 7 will be on Monday, and then it could depend. If Montreal wins today, I think the series starts on Tuesday. If Montreal wins, the series will start on Tuesday, and then if not, it's going to be next Thursday. Your Blue Jackets, hey, I mean, we'll have to see. It'll be a bit of a process there. Your new general manager, I know a lot about there. He likes to hire people around him that are a lot smarter than him, so that does help, you know. New Orleans needs to get a hockey team. No, they don't. I don't know. If you had a hockey team in New Orleans, what would you call them? There's some, I don't know, there's some markets that would really like it, a hockey team, to be honest with you. We'll have to see. All right, so 36 seconds left here. A penalty that went both ways on that last one. So Buffalo with a power play here. 30 seconds left on that. McLeod going to take it in. McLeod. It's in the corner there. Zucker trying to get it there. Montreal with it with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Short-handed. Can Montreal capitalize? Looking. Shoots. Back of the net and a goal. And the short-handed opportunity is going to be sunk there for the Canadiens. And they're up 3-1 here in the first. And what was a great start there for Buffalo. Not looking good now. You know, vibes will be insane, though. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Luukkonen's probably going to come in here now. Luukkonen coming into the game, ladies and gentlemen. So Luukkonen coming into this game, and I do not blame Lindy Ruff there. They need a change. Down by 2 goals. You don't want this game to get away from you just 10 minutes into this one. So Luukkonen going to be coming in now. Unfortunate circumstances here to start for Buffalo. Buffalo looked good early. And since then, not looking better there. The Creoles, maybe so. Are the Wolves eliminated? Are you talking about the AHL or what? Or what are you talking about? Sorry, I'm sorry. When I hear the Wolves, I think of the AHL. We're talking about the Timberwolves. Timberwolves, I'll be honest with you, I haven't kept up with the NBA as much. I think that they're not in a good spot, though, right? They're not in a good spot. NFC South about to be, yeah, it is going to be tough here. Matt Breezy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, NFC South's going to get better 100%. But, yeah, they're going to have Luukkonen in there. But yeah, it'll be fun here. So we'll see if how he does here today. Saints and Panthers, though. Oh, yeah, no, I got you. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'll be interested to see how this next year goes. It's going to be a tough one. It'll be a tough one either way. I'm going to try to do a lot more. So, they're taking a TV time out there. 9:25 left here in the first. And Montreal running away with it now. Up by 2. Chances are really looking good here. Really looking good here for the Canadiens to be moving on to play on Tuesday. But we'll see. We shall see. How we doing, everybody? Who's everybody pulling for? Who's your favorite hockey team? Even if they're not playing tonight, who's everybody's favorite hockey team? Let me know in the chat. Whether you're watching on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube, let me know, guys. I'd love to see what you guys, who you pull for, who you root for. If you're a fan of another one there, I know a lot of people in here are just, they watch other sports, particularly football here in the United States. You're casual. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I know that you're here for, you're a MylkTV supporter, so hey, that's appreciated just as much. You're here no matter what, so thank you. Appreciate that very much. In fact, let's we can look at some goals here if you guys want to. We can look at a couple goals here real quick. All right, so I'll show you the next couple goals here. 1 second. All right, so we'll do this one right here. You can see a couple goals. So let me refresh this actually. All right, so the third goal here. This was the power play goal here. Demidov. Demidov's the one who gets it here. They're going to go across ice right here. Demidov one-timer puts it in the back of the net. And then here was the shorthanded opportunity. As you see, number 71 here. Evans is going to be the one to get it. They're going to go shorthanded. They're looking down here. He gets it on side. Thought about the pass instead. He shoots it himself, puts it in the back of the net. And it's going to be 3-1 Montreal. And that is where we're at now. That is the current circumstances. And that is where we are here now. Been a minute since you've been in here? Yeah. I'm glad to have you back in here, though. Glad to have you in here. All right. So here we go. So 3 goals on 3 shots for the Canadiens. So only 3 shots tonight for the Canadiens, and all of them have went in. Yeah, Luukkonen is in. And the crowd is chanting Luukkonen, trying to get into his head. But yeah, 3-1 already here. 3 shots for Montreal, and every single one of them went into the back of the net. So it is a night to be a Habs fan here. We'll see what they do here. Buffalo able to get back into the neutral zone. Not looking good, though, 18. Welcome in here, though. So we'll see what the case is here. But this crowd is rocking, and they're not letting them forget about it there. It's going to be like 10 goals at this point. I mean, that's how it feels. I mean, they've literally, every time they've shot, it's went in. I don't know. We'll see. Oh. The puck is loose here. It's around the corner. And now Buffalo's going to get it here. Try to put it point blank. They're able to get it out there. It sounds like the Knicks. Oh, but a shot there. Player down there for Buffalo. There's been a stoppage. There's a penalty here. It looks like a penalty coming to Montreal. He's bleeding, it appears. So there's blood on the play. We might have a double minor coming in here. We'll see what the penalty is going to be called here. So we'll see. We'll see what they call here. Welcome, everybody. Make sure y'all tap that screen. Let me know who your favorite team is, by the way. You got to cover the Pistons game tomorrow. So a double minor here coming up for Buffalo, and they need it. Buffalo needs to at least get 1 goal here, make it a 1-goal game here. But again, they're going to have 4 minutes of power play for an opportunity to try to come back here. I'll see if I can, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if I can cover that one tomorrow. I haven't actually streamed any basketball much since my team got knocked out, but we'll see. I've thought about going live for the, Avs and the Avs and the Knights as well, so we'll see what the case is with those. All right. Montreal has the puck behind the net. Buffalo trying to win it here on the power play. Of course, they got a double minor, so they're going to have 2 chances to score potentially with that. Or to shut up this season, though. Yeah, 100%. They just shut up a little bit too late. Having to play in the play-in was a little tough, but all right, so here we go. Make sure y'all tap on that screen, by the way. Appreciate y'all. So Thompson going to pass off here. Benson going to send this puck in. Quinn has it. Benson's in front of the net, not able to get it to him there. Thompson's going to get it here. Tage has kind of been irrelevant in this one. Point blank. Dolan had an opportunity there. He whiffed on that one. Byram has it now. Byram going to pass here to the side. Quinn going to go wide. And Thompson with a slap shot there, and he misses. And Thompson loses it there, but it's going to be still here with Buffalo. But Montreal gets hold of it, and they're going to send it out of the ice there. Dolan got to lock in. Yeah, point blank. Not able to do anything with it. Byram here. Byram going to send it back here. McLeod going to send it forward. Tuch. Tuck with it. Not Tuch. Byram here. Zucker. Byram with it. He's going to go to Norris. Norris is back to Tuch. Norris with it here. We'll see if he shoots. He does. It's going to be saved. And Montreal sent it down the ice there. Canadiens want to play in the East Finals. I love it. We'll see if they can get there. Yeah, they're looking really good right now. 3 goals on 3 shots here for Montreal today. That's the worst case scenario for Buffalo. Buffalo got that opening goal that they needed, but it keeps adding on. McLeod going to send it back here. Is going to be Power. Power with it to Zucker. Zucker goes wide to McLeod. McLeod going to have a shot. It's going to bounce around. Pad save there. And they're going to lose hold of that. Power could not get the stick. And it's going to be Montreal back it up here and a change on one there. It's going around here. It's going to be Quinn with it now. Still 1:56 left here on the second half of that. Norris with it. He's going to send it forward. Zucker puts it in the back of the net and a goal. So Buffalo goes back to within 1 here, and Buffalo battling back here. Maybe they got a lot of more energy there and a little bit rejuvenized with the introduction of Luukkonen. So maybe they'll be playing better for him, but a 1-goal game here. We got goals galore. That's a big goal for the Sabres. It really is. After everything they've been down and stuff like that, able to come back in there with a big goal. That's huge for them. But that is a big one there. Make sure y'all tap on that screen. Make sure you follow. We'd love to have you guys back in here, but a big goal. Bang! But a good shot there. So 3-2 there. Able to get 1 there. I said they needed to get at least 1 there on the power play, and they do with 6 minutes left here in the first. And a goal there. Back of the neutral zone here. It's going to be Montreal where they're trying to send it in, and they do. So Montreal, they were going 100% for shots for goals, but they're 4 shots now with 3 goals. Again, Montreal, not a team that's going to have a lot of shots. Not going to have a lot of shots during this game. Well, they might do a little bit better here than like they did in certain times against Tampa Bay, but Buffalo, we'll see. They are probably going to outshoot Montreal today. How good will they get from their netminder? That'll be the true question here. So we'll see what the case is here. So 2-3 here early. Montreal with possession behind their net here on their defensive zone. You think LeBron is going to Cleveland to finish out his series with the Pistons? I mean, I think he's going to stay in the NBA. I think he'll go to a contender of sorts. I don't know where, but I think he'll go somewhere where he feel like he can win a ring because I think he wants to go out with a ring. All right, so Montreal has it in the corner here, trying to get possession to see if they can get a shot there. They've worked really well with that. They try to send it here, and it just stays in. They're just able to keep this in here. They're going to pass back. Demidov there with it, trying to find an opening lane, and not able to do it here. He's going to send it on the sideboards, and it's point blank here. Point blank shot there. It's going to be off the post, and it goes wide. I thought that was a wide open net, but he's not able to capitalize on it. The fumble, the puck there. It's going to keep just inside here. Montreal been in the offensive zone here for a while. Buffalo desperately want to get this back. The puck is loose here. Montreal going to keep it here. Montreal trying to score. Looking. Back and forth they go. Trying to find something. This pass is going to be behind the blue line. They're going to have to change. The Knicks might be a good option as well. Puck's going to go high. It's loose. And his glove down here. Montreal able to get it, though. See it back here. Montreal looking. A shot is going to be saved. And now Buffalo with an opportunity. No, it's going to be Montreal with a steal. It's still in the offensive zone. A tip there goes wide. Point blank shot there. It's going to go wide once again. And it is just relentless pressure right now from the Canadiens. Back once again. The shot. And it goes wide. And I think it might have been deflected or blocked there. But man, every little shot here is going here. The Sabres try to do it. They're trying to do it, Cheryl. And the puck back in the neutral zone there. Maybe Luukkonen has added some energy here to this defense, but a lot of shots there went wide or deflected there. But right now, Buffalo trying to get back into this one. No, I don't have any bet on this. I don't sports bet at all. Puck down the ice here. It's going to be Buffalo. Buffalo, he's going to overskate the puck, and now it's going to be back in the corner here. And Buffalo trying to force a Game 7 here, but not able to do anything with it now. Montreal being a little bit little inconsistent with the puck, I should say. and the puck's going to go there. They're fumbling the puck quite a bit. So here we go. Montreal sends in the offensive zone here. You've used $30 and you've been losing and winning for like $3. Hey, there you go. So here we go. Buffalo with a 2-on-2 opportunity. They've got a little bit of momentum. I think they took the puck in off sides. Oh, there's extra pushing and shoving here. Extra pushing and shoving here. It's getting a little chippy. A little chippy there. Okay, so it looks like a penalty's coming up here. Looks like 2 penalties here. One for Norris and one for Hudson. So Hudson and Norris are going to go there. We trying to see a fight? Yeah. So there we go. Big opportunity there. And here, we'll look at this one there. Refs are so biased for Montreal. You think so? All right, hold on. Let me get this here, and I'll show you all what that last goal looked like. I'll show you the goal. All right, I'll show you. All right, so here's what the goal looked like for the power play. Here's the power play goal. As you can see, Zucker's going to be the one eventually with the puck here and getting it. Muffalo here with it, goes around, trying to find something. This was on the power play. They desperately need this. This was on the double minor there. And point blank, the puck is into the back of the net there. Zucker able to score. Montreal makes it a 1-goal game there with the assists from Norris and Quinn. And that is where we're at here currently, 3-2. And that is the current situation. So that's where they're. You're the Milkman. Yo, what up, Wild Milkman? How we doing? How we doing? Welcome to see you. Glad to see you here with us today. Do you know that every year when spring arrives and the snow begins to melt, Toronto melts at the same time? I know. Who do we think they're going to get in the draft? Who do we think Toronto's going to pick at the draft, by the way? Yo, Wild Milk, man, thank you so much for the gift there. Thank you for the love you so much gift. Thank you. What do we think? Is McKenna going to be the number 1 pick? Is McKenna going to be the number 1 pick or not? Get you a defenseman or not? I don't know. What are we feeling? Glad to have you guys in here. Make sure to tap on that screen. And make sure you guys follow as well. Let's see how many likes we can get in here tonight. Thank you guys for being here, though. What's the series record? It is currently 3-2. 3-2 for the Canadiens. Canadiens have the league trying to close down here tonight. Buffalo desperately want to try to win here tonight. Send it back home and trying to win there. Who scored for Buffalo? Buffalo's got 2 goals there. Donlin got the first and Zucker got the second one. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. Norris just got a penalty as well as Hudson. So Norris and Hudson both got a penalty. And so that's going to be penalties there. The Habs have a shot against Carolina. They do have a shot against Carolina. If anybody knows Carolina, it's me. But they do have a chance. It's going to be tough, though. They're going to have to hope and go quick. I mean, they did beat Carolina during the regular season. I will say that. Of course, you can't really ever use the regular season to judge how a team's going to do in the playoffs. I will say that. It's going to be tough for Carolina as well with the rest. It didn't really affect them their second series. We'll see. This is a much longer period. Montreal, if they want to win the series against Carolina, they need to steal either one of the first 2 games in Carolina. It'll be tough, though. It'll be tough either way. Do I have playoff tickets? I do not. Unfortunately, I'm a little ways away from Raleigh, or I would love to go. I would go to the games. Unfortunately, I'm a little ways away from Raleigh. I'm a few hours away. But yeah, I love my Hurricanes, though. I've been to 1 game in my history, and it was Carolina versus the the Kings, you know. You're a good fan regardless? Yeah, I'm just a poor fan, you know. Or a broke fan, I should say. Poor's a mindset. I'm broke. I don't have money right now, but one day we'll be there watching games. A shot here is going to be sent wide. Quinn had the shot, and it gets deflected back, and it's going into the neutral zone. Buffalo has their defensive zone, but they do have possession here. Oh, yeah. Been a fan for a long time. Donlini is going to have it in. So here we go. Buffalo has possession here. Looking for somewhere to go. They're going to send it back here in the neutral zone there. They don't like what they see. But, yes, 4-on-4 right now for another minute. A lot of extra space here. Buffalo will benefit from this extra space right here, and we'll see what they can do, especially with possession. Possession is so crucial when you're on 4-on-4 hockey. And now Buffalo has possession in here. They're going to send it back here for Tage. Tage going to send it around. He cannot hold it. Tage has been very tough for the Sabres during this series. He's not been as relevant as you would like for him to be. He is young and has a lot to learn, but definitely will want to see more out of the young star. So here we go. The puck's loose here. Point blank, try to pass back. The puck's going to be loose here. Montreal still has it in their defensive zone. 20 seconds left here on the 4-on-4, and we'll see if there's anything for Montreal, if they can do anything with it here. Montreal with it here. They're going to skate it inside, trying to hold possession. They're going to go out of the zone here. And 5 seconds left until we're back to 5-on-5. And Montreal will keep possession. They're going to send the puck forward. Oh, a big hit there. And middle ice there. A huge hit there. Buffalo takes it in. There's a good skate move there. The puck is loose. A 2-on-1 if they hurry. And the pass forward here. Trying to get there. Not able to catch up to it. The pass back there goes wide. Montreal still with it, though, in their offensive zone. They're going to send the puck wide. And with just 18 seconds left here in the first period, we've had a very crazy one. A very crazy one there. And Buffalo looks like they're totally content with running the time down here. On my favorite VTuber. Yeah, what up? I ain't no VTuber. It's always been me. I'd make my model look better than this. What are you talking about? All right, so that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. 3-2. 3-2 is going to be the score at the end of the first. Montreal putting up a game. 3-2 here. What a wild first period. So, yep. We've got about 16 minutes or so until the second period. But welcome everybody in here. Welcome. How you doing, Caesar? How you doing? But welcome everybody in here. Let me know who your guys' favorite team. Who's your favorite team? Let me know your favorite players. Who do you think is going to win tonight, Buffalo or Montreal? My vote here on YouTube is split 50-50 between Buffalo and it's split 50-50 between Buffalo and Montreal. So that is very interesting too. Will Rhonda prove tonight that she's still the baddest woman on the planet? I don't know, man. I haven't watched a whole lot in a long. I haven't watched much UFC in a bit, but every time I've seen Ronda Rousey's just not near the same level as she used to be. You know, it's tough once you leave and try to come back. You're just not near as good. Like trying to stay in to the exact, trying to stay in the shape that you are for that in particular. It's not, you know, it's very tough, very difficult there. But yeah, I don't know. But you never know. How you doing, Travis? Welcome in here. Welcome. I feel like I've done that before. Does that look better? Do we like the larger logos like that? I think that looks better, yeah. Welcome one, welcome all. Hope everybody's having a good night. Enjoying some hockey here. Montreal versus Buffalo. But yeah. Welcome, everybody. What's everybody been up to, by the way? Happy May. I know I haven't been really streaming in a while. If you do have a Discord server, or if you have a Discord, we'd love for you guys to join our Discord server. We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this series because, like, of course, Carolina will get to finally see their opponent. And we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, looking pretty good here early. Y'all been watching any sports in particular? I've been watching hockey. I haven't watched much basketball, to be honest with you. I watched I was trying to think. I watched a little bit of a WNBA game the other day. I was watching Mystics versus the Fever. That was a Citron, hit like a half court shot, but it was just like a second too late. It was kind of crazy. We gotta take my daily medicine. Welcome everybody in here. Make sure y'all tap on that screen, by the way. Appreciate y'all. You tap on that screen, we'll see how many likes we get. If you do tap that screen enough, at the bottom left, you'll see your name. So I think that I can make that a little bit larger, actually. Let me see. It's like a little. A little bit larger. There we go. A little bit larger for everybody to see. Yeah, I don't know about the Ronda Rousey doing that much tonight. Honestly. Yeah, I guess we have to see, but welcome. Any Montreal fans in the chat? We got any Canadians in the chat? Where's everybody watching from? Let me know that too. Where's everybody watching from? We can look at some stats here, by the way. Buffalo's got 11 shots on goal. Of course, 2 of those being goals. One on a... You're at your house? Heck yeah. Montreal got 4 shots, so they got 3 goals out of that. Your house in the bathroom. I hope it. I hope that you enjoy it, because it's got some problems right now. So face-off percentage is 62.5% for Montreal. That's crazy. Crazy high percentage. I haven't been live in a while. Did you keep up with the draft, Caesar? The Panthers draft? Hits favors Buffalo 9-7. Blocked shots 5 for Buffalo, 2 for Montreal. Buffalo has 5 giveaways and Montreal has 3. No, you didn't. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a good year for the Panthers. And the offseason, I think it's going to be a fun year for Carolina for the Panthers this year. You can't get here soon enough. If the Canadiens win, Hurricanes sleep again. I mean, maybe. I mean, I would love it. I love it, LPK, man. But it's... I don't know. It's going to be tough either way. I think... I don't know how either... I mean, Carolina's just so rested right now. And, like... It's going to be very difficult for either team, honestly. Like, I just don't know how it's going to go for them. But I don't know. I mean, I would love to see Carolina get another one, but it's to get to the point where it's like, how tired are they? How tired are they? Hurricanes and Avs in the final, looking like it. Carolina's competition is ramped up a little bit every round. Sort of. I do think Ottawa was a tougher team than Philadelphia, but it will be interesting to see. I do think that the winner, regardless of who wins this series, will be the toughest one for Carolina so far. And then, yeah, of course, Avs to the final is going to be very, very tough Carolina and Avalanche, if that is the Stanley Cup final, which I will not be live for. I'll be live for afterwards for reactions and stuff, but I cannot be live for that. I gotta watch that game off stream. But I will for sure be watching it. I'm keeping up here with the. I'm keeping up with an AHL. I got the Chicago Wolves taking on Grand Rapids, the Griffins or whatever. But we'll see there. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe. And make sure you vote in the poll. Who's going to win between Buffalo and Montreal? It's split right now 50-50. So Montreal looking better so far there. But interesting. A lot left there. 5 goals in the first period. 5 goals in the first period. We'll see. Monday night, right? If this goes to Game 7, then Monday night will be Game 7 between the Canadiens and the Sabres. If Montreal wins tonight, then Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals will be on Tuesday. If Buffalo forces a Game 7 tonight, the final for that one series, of course, will be on Monday. And then the Eastern Conference Final Game 1 will be next Thursday. So, yeah, Sabres not trying hard enough. They did early. They still have work to do. But, yes, they are looking okay right now. Chris, how some college baseball teams you don't hear about are so good compared to football and basketball? No, I get that. I mean, yeah, there's some that are really good and stuff like that. I know, like Vanderbilt and stuff like that as well. You called off work for October the 1st. What's October the 1st? I excuse my ignorance to the events of October the 1st. I can't wait for October 1st, though. I'll say that. I'm assuming it's a game. But what game? Steelers versus Browns, Thursday Night Football? Bet. That'll be an interesting one. At Cleveland? You're going to Cleveland. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. They don't have the new stadium yet, right? They don't. There's just not. It's Buffalo, right? It's the Bills who have the new stadium coming up this year. Bucks will start 0-1. Who do the Bucks play? You're going to Cleveland? Nice. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun one there. Bucks will start 0-1. That'll be interesting too. You wouldn't call off work if it wasn't going. No, I get you 100%. Bengals in Cincinnati. Yeah. Yeah, I have kind of a mindset. Like, I remember, like, when the Panthers went to the Super Bowl in 2016, I was like, when I was working, I told them, I was like, hey, I said, I just want you to know, in the event the Panthers win the Super Bowl and there's like a parade or whatever, I'm not gonna be here. I said, I will be in Charlotte. And I said, I don't care if I'm scheduled or not. I will not be here. And they said, oh, you'll be written up for it. And I was like, I don't care. I really don't care. Because I was at the mindset, I was like, if you fire me, I'm fine with it. Like, I was like, nothing means more to me than this. Bengals in Cincinnati. Oh, got you. That'll be an interesting one, though. Cincinnati is pretty good. I hope they do win that one there, since he might be next year for you. Yeah, that might be a fun one, though. Bengals, as of right now, have the easiest strength of schedule. That's fair. I'm ready for football. I really am. I'm made. I have made backgrounds for every single team in the NHL based off of their helmet, sorta. And so I'll put that. I'm gonna probably put them in Discord if y'all want them. You can use them as like whatever computer background or whatever. But they're loosely based off of it. Some of them are better than others, I will say. But I'm using it for a video where I'm gonna do that one too. But yeah, this is Game 6. Montreal leads 3-2. We definitely upgraded our defense this offseason. Yeah. So yeah, Montreal's up. Yo, what up, Real? It has been a while. Welcome. Glad to have you back in here. How we doing? They're showing the kids roasting ESPN for not being able to pronounce Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. They're not able to do that. You want to see the Sabres go? That'll be interesting. It's going to be tough either way. Carolina's waiting on them, so we'll see. We'll see what the case is there. But yeah, no, I got you. It's going to be tough either. Try to break it to you. No, it's fine. It's okay. No, I mean, I ain't worried. I'm not too worried about either one, you know, but I'm not, you know. Carolina might be the first team to ever sweep to the same. I mean, yeah, it would be wild. It would be wild if they did that, but Thunder, by the way, 1-5 over the Spurs. That's wild. Wait. Will win? Are you saying will win, or they've not played each other? But how you doing though, Real? Welcome. They were first ever team to sweep the first 2 rounds. They're 8-0. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Trust me, I've been watching. The best start is 9-0, and that was the what was the 83 Edmonton Oilers. You're saying they win at 5? Gotcha. I was like, I don't even think that series has started there. If Carolina wins the cup, will you go to the parade? 100%. Yeah, that's the plan. I'll probably try to stream it too. Can I have your Fubo password? I don't have Fubo. I hate to break it to you. I do not have Fubo. Just a dude. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Better stream it for real. Oh yeah, I mean if I can, I'll try to stream it too. I'll try not to go into a fight at the Cleveland game. Yeah. You can hang out with us, just secret account. We'll have a good time here. But yeah, I can't actually do that. I don't have something there. Can I have your YouTube TV? That's right. That's all I was going to say. Is like they're just gonna keep asking for the next one there. Let's go Canes. Let's go Canes, baby. You know me. I got my bias. It's showing. But for sure, I'll be watching as much as I can. But yeah. Man, oh man. Like, hey, what's your YouTube TV? You want my social while you're at it? I'll give you my social security number. The address, the 911 at, they want everything, right? They want everything. Your stream being wonky because you're in the car. You have unlimited data. Only issue I have is, I think I'm on a different internet, by the way. It may be lagging just as a little bit. I think I didn't. Okay, so I have 2 internet service providers, and one was out last night. And I don't think I'm using the right one. I can't fix this. I can't fix this right now. Let's see. That might be why I'm having issues right now. If it's okay, no. No, we're good. I'm on the right internet service provider. I was worried for a second because I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, I'm on the right one. The 2 NBA teams have swept. Yeah, we're good. I'm going to refresh my stream here. NBA teams have swept the first 3 series and only lost 1 game. Oh, wow. Yeah. That will be interesting, though. I don't know, though. You think OKC sweeps? Wait. What was your prediction again? I don't see it. In 5. You think OKC's in 5, right? I hope that they sweep. I see. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards the Spurs. I know that's not a popular choice or what. I don't know. I'm leaning that way. I mean, before the playoffs started, I said Spurs versus Celtics, but I'm thinking for sure the Knicks now, right? Like Knicks are just looking too good. Like I don't think there's any team that can really stop them right now. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what the case is here. But I do feel good about the Knicks overall. I think they're going to be running for a while. By the way, second period, get ready to start here. Oh, wow. I got you, LPK, man. I see you. All right, second period, getting ready to start here. Who's going to win? Buffalo or Montreal? What are we feeling? Buffalo or Montreal? Second period, getting ready to start here. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for being here. Leave that thumbs up. Helps me out tremendously. And make sure that you guys subscribe as well, whether you're on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube. Make sure you guys are followed. Would love to have you guys back in here. Montreal. We'll see here. Sabres can win. They can. Won a Game 7, so Buffalo. Hey, there you go. We'll see if we get a Game 7. And if we do get a Game 7, I will be live. I will go live for that on Monday. So, yeah, if they do win, I will be live for that game on Monday. So, we'll see how it goes here. And Drake May, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. But, yeah, Montreal might pull it off here tonight. We'll have to see what the case is. All right, here we go. The face-off coming up here. And it's going to be won by Montreal. Montreal going to send the puck into the zone. It's going to start in their offensive zone. We'll see if they can do anything with it here early. Remember, Buffalo got an early goal. They got it 32 seconds into the first period. We'll see if they can do it again. The puck is loose here. And they lose it here. Montreal has some numbers going forward. Buffalo, point blank, is going to be taken away. It's down here. It's going to be one-on-one, but the pass is a little too much there. And Luukkonen able to get to it there. So 5 goals in the first period. We'll see if it ramps up or ramps down. One-on-one opportunity here. Point blank and a shot. It's going to be saved. But now Buffalo's still with it. The pass is going to be back here. Now Buffalo with possession here early. They're going to go across the ice. Byram has it there. He's going to pass it around. Still looking for something. And Buffalo with it here. Looking for something. Going around. And the shot here, it's slide, sent back into the ice and a goal. Benson puts it in the back of the net there, and Buffalo's tied at 3-3. Drake May is following you. Yep, the Drake May. But Buffalo going to put it in the back of the net there, and it's going to be Benson. Benson, unassisted, able to put it back there. Offsides. It was close to offsides. I will not admit it. Looked like it was close to offsides, but I don't think it's going to be. With the puck there, whip behind, and what a flip. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Backhanded, put it in there. Benson going to do it. And the assist actually is going to be Thompson and Byram. So Buffalo gets a goal early here. They got a goal early in both periods so far. Can they build off of it here? They've got it tied. The puck sent around the ice here. Well, now it's going to be Buffalo. Buffalo with it. They're going to try stuff. Chance opportunity here. Shot point blank, and he's going to be stuffed with a pad. Byron went first to the point blank there, and now Buffalo looking really good here. A lot of pressure early. Montreal, we're not ready here for this period to start, but we'll see if they can get back into it. Buffalo with a lot of possession, though. Skating circles around here. Center shot going to be wide. Another slap shot there is going to be blocked. And Buffalo here with it. They're going to keep possession in the offensive zone. It goes around behind the point blank. And they're going to be passed around. Buffalo here looking good. The puck's going to be sent back into the corner. And Montreal able to get it here. Montreal trying to get it out, and they will. They have a little bit of possession. And they're actually going to pass it back. So still in their defensive zone, but they have not cleared the puck yet, but they do have possession. And now they'll clear it out of the zone, but Buffalo going to take it away. Puck's going to be loose. Buffalo has it inside here. They got the numbers. Point blank. The shot there, trying to deflect it, goes wide, misses the net. And now Montreal going to try to go back into their zone. The puck is loose, and they're stalled it in the neutral zone. Here we go. Montreal has it. Montreal has the opportunity here. Looking for a lane to get a shot off. They're going to send it back. Trying to go behind the net, looking. Montreal shot is going to be saved there. Luukkonen with the save. My, oh my. Man, oh man. Montreal, we're not ready for the start of this there. Buffalo able to get a goal early. But we're tied 3-3 right now, and man. Very, very interesting how this is going to go. All right, so here we go. Face-off here is going to be won by Montreal, but the puck is still loose. Montreal is still with it. The puck's behind the net. To the corner here. Montreal trying to do something. There's going to be a couple of savers around him to try to defend him. And Montreal going to get the puck, try to send it around. The puck's going to go to the defenseman. The shot there, going to go wide, try to put back. Point blank shot. Save. No, he tried to get through it. Did not. Luukkonen thought he lost it there, but it was able to stay out there. They're able to have it. It's Montreal still with it, point blank, or behind the net. They're not able to do anything with it. Montreal going to send it. Divinov going to have the shot there. It's going to go wide. The crowd is chanting Luukkonen, trying to get at his head, but he thought he lost the puck there a moment ago. But Luukkonen's done much better here so far into this one. The puck's going to be sent down the ice. Buffalo has it in the neutral zone here. Montreal trying to get it. Puck is loose, but Montreal will have it back to their defensive zone. Yo, what up, Greenbags? How we doing? Welcome everybody in here. Make sure y'all tap on that screen. Make sure you follow. Love to have you guys back in here. And thank y'all for the likes, by the way. Make sure y'all tap on that screen. Buffalo has possession here. They have it inside. Takes Thompson with a shot. And Dovish able to save it. And nothing able to hit the back of the net there. Who do I think will win? Right now, I have no clue. And if you weren't paying attention, if you're not necessarily a hockey fan, in the last series for Montreal, they were up 3-2. Same situation. They lost Game 6 at home to Tampa Bay, but then they were able to win Game 7 on the road. I don't know if that's the case. Montreal hasn't been great at home. We'll see what the case is here, though. But who I think is going to win, though? Overall, if I had to pick who I think is going to win here tonight, I do think it is Montreal closing out. But Buffalo's battled back. They just have to tighten up their defense here. We'll see if they do much better under Luukkonen in that there. Yo, Fred, what's up? Thank you for the follow. How are you doing tonight? There we go. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off here. Benson trying to win it for Buffalo in their offensive zone here. The puck is loose here. Nobody's got a good possession of it, and Montreal will get it out of the zone. And they kind of have an opportunity here. And they're going to send the puck around, but it's going to be met with a stick from Buffalo. Buffalo going to get it out of here and try to send it forward as well. You're doing good. Glad to hear. Now Buffalo going to have their chance forward. And the puck is loose here. Montreal trying to get it out. Looks like Tage Thompson's able to get it there, but there's a defender for Montreal there. And it goes out of the zone here, back to the neutral zone. Buffalo look like they're trying to reset. They're going to dump the puck in. And a little extra pushing and shoving there after the whistle here. Getting chippy. Once again, these teams have pretty much shown that they do not like each other and they don't want to mess around. But yep. Welcome, by the way. Everybody coming in here, make sure y'all tap that screen and follow. I just saw an Oscar Piastri fan come in here. If you were here for the F1 streams, I do apologize. I was not live for my F1 stream last time due to the fact that I was actually helping around. We had a problem here at the house, or yard work, that I had to help fix. So, unfortunately, I wasn't live for that one. No championship team has ever swept 3 rounds of the playoffs, but the 1968 and 1976 Canadiens, each team, the closest was 12-1 in the playoffs. That's wild. Carolina has an opportunity. They do have an opportunity. But, honestly, I'm not even necessarily caring if we get that or not. Here we go. The puck's inside here for Buffalo. Buffalo with a chance here. Point blank. The shot there. It's wide. It is still loose. The save there by Dovish. Looking point blank pass. Looking. It's going to be Montreal trying to get out of its own. Buffalo's still with it there, but a point blank shot going to be turned away and denied. Buffalo putting a lot of pressure here and trying to get it to Caulfield going forward. They're not able to do anything with it. Buffalo will keep possession back to their defensive zone, maybe getting a change. Puck's going to be sent forward here. Buffalo with it. That might have been offsides, I'll be honest with you. Shot there is going to be turned wide. And the puck's going to be loose here. Point blank shot by Buffalo is going to be wide. Buffalo with it here. Buffalo looking shot. It's up high. And it trickles behind. And Buffalo still has possession of it here, though. They're going to go wide. They're going to pass. Buffalo looking. The Sabres going to keep possession here just inside. A shot there is going to be wide. It's still loose behind the net. And a point-blank shot there, trying to go hard angle there. Not able to get it back there. Buffalo all possession and all the shots here in this period. 20-7 is the shot total. And now the puck's going to be sent down the ice by Montreal, but it's going to be Buffalo with it here. Buffalo with possession, and they're going to get a change to make sure they're good there. I got you, E. Unfortunately, I cannot show the game. I do appreciate the sentiment there, but yeah, I can't do that. I don't want to have my stream taken down, period, but I appreciate you. Oh, it's a turn away here. Buffalo able to get a good stick there. They have possession in here. They're going to send it in the corner. Buffalo trying to get more possession here. They've been the better team here. A hit from behind there. It's going to have the puck loose. Montreal trying to get it out. It's going to be back with Buffalo. Buffalo looking. Slap shot. It's going to be saved. Dovish has able to get the save there. But I'm sorry. I understand. So here we go. The puck is loose. And Buffalo with it, though, in the neutral zone. Montreal trying to get possession here. It's been a tough one here so far. Lukin able to get the puck. He's going to send it back here for his defenseman. But, man, what a night here for Buffalo so far. The puck's with Buffalo. Big hit there. The hits are coming here. The chippiness is in the air. And these teams do not like each other, and they don't want to deal with each other. Point-blank shot there. He tried to lift it, but it's going to be saved by Lukin. And a penalty called here. Who's it against? It looks like there's a penalty coming to Buffalo. Too many men on the ice here for Buffalo. And that's going to give a power play here to Montreal. So too many men on the ice here. So what a circumstance there. But it's going to be a power play coming up here. And let me show y'all this real quick. Let me show y'all the goal that just happened a moment ago. The first goal. The only goal here. All right, so here was the only goal. This was right here. You're going to see Benson. He's going to go behind the net. The puck gets loose, and he's going to send it awkward here. The puck's hit forward. It's still loose. He finds it. He's going to backhand it into the back of the net, and that is the goal that tied it. Gave Buffalo another goal. It is their second goal here. Yo, Driscoll, what's up? Welcome in here. But able to give them another goal. And now we've got ourselves a game once again. Back of the net there for Benson. And it's a huge win there. So welcome one. Welcome all. Glad to have you guys in here with us as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we doing, ladies and gents? Till I can't let go. Welcome, everybody. How we doing? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, Driscoll? Staying up late, watching some hockey. Are you a hockey fan? I was just saying, I don't know if I don't know how many hockey players are from your area, but there might be one or two in this. But thank y'all for the likes, by the way. Make sure I'll tap that screen. And if you are watching on YouTube, please make sure that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Love to have you back in here. And yep. How do they know if you show the game? So they have a lot of stuff that is actually watching and scanning. So they have like every stream is scanned and stuff like that, and it schedules for like it'll scan. It basically watches the stream itself, and it'll try to flag things that are like copywritten material, or if it's reported, or if it shows like sexually explicit content, stuff like that. All right, so Montreal on a power play. Buffalo able to send it down the ice there. AI go burr. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of AI doing that one. Every stream is being monitored. Yeah, every stream is monitored. So yeah, that's why we do what we do. Here we go. The puck's going to be loose here. Montreal with an opportunity. Golfowski. Caulfield has it point blank, but he's going to lose it here. Montreal still trying to get it there into the corner. Caulfield with a shot. It's going to be high wide. Caulfield, one of the best goal scorers in the NHL. Now it's like two people and a bunch of AI. Right. Suzuki here's going to send it back. Hudson with it. Hudson goes here. Dimidov. Golfowski tried to go there to Caulfield. He whiffs on the shot there. Hudson with it. He's going to send it back to Caulfield. And the puck's going to be loose, goes out of the zone. They'll have to redo there. So Hudson's going to take it forward here. So Demidov with it there. Oh, it's going to be a good stick there for Buffalo to punch it back to Hudson. Caulfield with it here. 53 seconds left on the power play. Suzuki. Caulfield. Caulfield goes back. One-timer shot. It's loose. Behind the net here. And Demidov trying to keep it in here. And they're trying to go there. They're going to lay down and save that there. Slafowski. You hope the Sabres can win. Just so we have more hockey. No, I get you. Oh, and the puck's going to be sent back into the neutral zone here. So Montreal looking to make a change here. They're going to send it here wide. And the puck's loose here. It's going to be Buffalo with it. Buffalo here trying to get it away. They might just try to get some sort of a change. And they do. They're going to go down there, and they're just going to get the change here. And drive. They took the puck into the offensive zone, and it would have been offsides there, but they didn't do it there. People show the entire Pittsburgh series. Well, I can't help that, you know, they show some, but just because some people get away, I can't do it, you know? So. The puck is loose here. And to be fair, I mean, I have a lot of followers, too, that I'd be risking if I did that, you know? Oh, the puck is loose here. The stick is broke here for Buffalo. So Buffalo in a tough position here. One player's stick is just broke. So essentially it's a 5-on-3 right now. And oh, the penalty kill is gone here. And so the penalty's gone. With it, no, Montreal with a chance here. The shot turned out by Luukkonen. Luukkonen able to get it out there, but the puck is going to be sit there. Buffalo has it now. Buffalo trying to get to the stick. And here we go. An opportunity here. Point blank shot! And not able to put it in. There's a penalty coming to Montreal. Buffalo having the extra attacker on. An extra man on here, but it's going to be gloved down. So power play coming up here for Buffalo. Buffalo with an opportunity to try to take the lead here. Good luck, everybody. Make sure y'all tap on that screen. Interference there. Interference. Let me see here. Yeah, there we go. I like that better. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. All right, I got a couple things changed there on the screen. You can see that a little bit better. There's y'all's chat. You're going to see Ohtani played a few weeks there, which will be fun. Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be really cool. Ohtani's a really good player, of course. I mean, I know that's not like... I didn't just have like a philosophical, you know, conversation, but yeah, he's a great player. And getting to watch him would be 100% a treat, you know. Even if you're not necessarily like me, I'm not a huge baseball fan, but without a doubt, would love to see Ohtani play one day. You know, it's like be able to see like an Aaron Judge or something like that. Why can't you show the game? Due to copyright law, I'd have my stream taken down. It is, again, it's copyright infringement for me to show the game, so that's why I can't show it, Ryan. You're a Pirates fan, but you're going for Ohtani. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Pirates not doing too bad this year. Unfortunately for them, if I'm not mistaken, their whole division is very tough, is it not? Like, everybody has a winning record in your division. Isn't that right? Like, he's a one-in-a-lifetime player. Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, he is. He's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of player, without a doubt. So going to see him is for sure. For sure, a good one. I do think the Sabres are going to win. Well, I'll be honest with you. I did think that Montreal was going to win, but the way the Buffalo's playing right now, it is looking better for them. The first 10 minutes of this period, Buffalo has been the better team. Now, can they put some pucks at the back of the net? We'll see. Come on, Sabres, says Smoke. Man, welcome. Pirates division is filled with a bunch of sucky teams. That's basically our division. All right, here we go. Face-off zone over, able to get it there. So, 2-minute power play here for Buffalo. Buffalo has an offense. Defense is another one. Well, they need that offense now. So, Thompson with a shot. It's going to be safe there. And trying to get the puck out. Not enough underneath it. It's going to stay in for Buffalo. Buffalo with it now. Thompson. Goes to... Doan had it. Thompson. Back to Doan. Doan looking. Back to Thompson. Doan with it here. He's going to go back to Quinn. They've not found a lane that they've liked here. To Thompson. Thompson with it. Darlene with it. It's going to be Quinn with a shot back of the net goal, and Buffalo takes the lead for the first time since 30 seconds into the game. So Buffalo's back on top score on the power play. Dovish with a bad goal he gave up there. Dovish playing in his head a little bit there. We re-signed. Why? I don't know why you did that. Someone was asking me what I felt about that. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't like that. Dovish missing that shot there. But a goal in the back of the net. Huge goal there. And Quinn's going to put that one to the back of the net there with Dylan and Thompson on the assist there. So 4-3. Buffalo takes the lead in a game they have to win. And now Buffalo has possession once again. We'll see if they're able to do something here. Buffalo has an Olympian. Let's go. They do. So the puck is loose. And they're going to send it down here. Montreal trying to send it forward, but the puck is loose. And it's going to be behind the net there. I think it's going to be final score 6-4 for the Canadiens. All right, LPK, man. We'll see. Buffalo with it now. Put the puck forward here. It is loose. And it was a high stick to bring it down. Yeah, it was a high stick he brought it down with. McLeod brought it down with a high stick, so. Who's everybody pulling for? Montreal or Buffalo? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. And make sure you guys are tapping that screen. Your team will only win if you tap that screen. I'll tell you that. So, yeah, make sure y'all tap that screen. Appreciate y'all for being here, by the way. But Buffalo does have an Olympian. Yep. So, here we go. 8:25 left here in the second period, and these games are going quick. Montreal with it now. Montreal trying to tie a shot, and it's going to go out of play. Out of play there. Ryan, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Thank you. Keep tapping that screen. If you do tap the screen, you'll be able to see yourself on the screen as well, by the way. In fact, let me fix that so you can see it. Yeah, so if you are one of the top likers there, if you tap the screen enough, you will see your name there on the screen. So, yeah, if you want to be tapping that screen right there behind, you'll see it. So tap that screen, ladies and gents. You'll be on that like list there right behind like where the chat's at, so. All right, so here we go. It's going to be sent around the ice. And I'll put that there. And the gifts on the right side. And a shot there. It's going to be stay. The Buffalo with a shot. Dovish able to get that. What's my favorite NHL team? Yeah, baby. Carolina hockey. I'm waiting on the winner. I'm waiting on the winner. Watching the game, licking the chops. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you said NFL. My bad. I like the Carolina Panthers. I'm a Panthers fan. Carolina Panthers, yeah. Bert coming in with a hard stay. Appreciate you. You pull for Montreal, Bert. Here we go. The puck's going to be sent forward here. And a shot going to be saved. For Buffalo to try the shot there. You're a Bills fan? Nice. Nice. Bills are going to have an interesting season. Here we go. With it now. Buffalo has the puck here. Going to send it forward. And Montreal trying to get it out of their zone. Buffalo relentlessly pressing here. Oh, and a big hit there in the corner. There was a lot of times Montreal was relentless with their pressure in the first period, but the second period feels like it's been Buffalo so far. 13 minutes left, 7 minutes left. Is there anything left here? Buster. Oh, here we go. 1-on-2-on-1 and a goal! And another goal there for Buffalo. And they're up 5-3. Huge goal there. Helenas is able to put it in the back of the net. Second period here, 7:01 left. Helenas able to put it in. And that's 4 straight goals that have went towards Buffalo. 4 straight goals have went to Buffalo there. From Rochester there, Burt gets a goal for his Sabres. And the Sabres say, we're not done yet. So 5-3. 5-3 here, Buffalo leading 5-3. We got 3 goals here in the second period. We had 5 in the first. What a game. It's back and forth. What a situation here. It was 3-1 Montreal with 9 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first period. And since then, it's been on Buffalo. 4 straight goals for them, 5-3. 5-3 here. And now the puck's going to be sent forward here for Buffalo. Buffalo relentless, but it's going to be taken away by Montreal. Montreal has the puck now. They're in the offensive zone. The crowd trying to wheel their fans in there. The puck is going to be loose. It's going to be sent into the neutral zone. We'll see here. Who's everybody pulling for? Let me know in the chat. The puck is loose here. Montreal has it. They're going to send it forward. And Buffalo has it. They're going to send it out of the zone. Now Montreal going forward. They're going to send it into the corner. And now Buffalo has it. Buffalo. 6:20 left here. They're going to send the puck forward here. Thompson takes it into the zone. He's got him in front and center. The shot there is going to be wide. Montreal with it here. Think it's going to be game over? LP came in. I don't know. I don't know if it's game over. I still think that the Habs could come back and win this. It's going to be a lot. This game is wild. It is absolutely wild, book director. Absolutely wild. But it's been a lot of fun here. And the puck's going to be sent forward. Game 6 for Montreal last series, they lost it by 1 goal. It was 1-0. But this one is night and day difference here. Buffalo with it, a pass forward. It's going to be stopped there by the defenseman there. Buffalo trying to send it back behind the do, but I think it's going to be with Montreal. Montreal with it. It is a crazy game, 100% Mo. So Sabres coming back here, 4 straight goals. Puck's going to be loose, a shot, and it's going to be swallowed up there. Mylk. Crazy series. Oh, 100%. Absolutely crazy series. But man, Buffalo up by 2 now. Up by 2. Absolutely. Absolutely. You had the Habs running away with this game. I mean, when it was 3-1, it felt like it, right? Had to make a change in net, and that's what happens sometimes. You make a change in net, and it absolutely changes the way that a team plays. I don't know why. I don't know exactly why a team starts to play different. You know, maybe kind of like a hey, wake up kind of situation. But yeah, it's a night and day difference here. Night and day difference here. We'll look at the goals real quick. We'll look at the goals here. So Jack Quinn able to get this goal eventually right here. Number 22 able to get this goal that gave them the lead. That gave them the lead to 4-3. That there put it at the back of the net on the power play. And then just a moment ago there, Helenas able to get a goal here. As you can see, coming off of the bench here at 94, waiting for his opportunity. The puck taken down here, going across into the back of the net there. And that is where we currently have a 5-3. 5-3 Buffalo lead. And that is where we're currently sitting here. That is their current circumstances there. So I do want to try to give y'all that one. Elvis is done? Maybe so. The pressure was on the Habs to get into this game. I mean, yeah, sure, right? But I don't know. I mean, next game's not going to be any better for either team. So Alex Lyon, though, had to go take a seat because, I mean, he gave up 3 goals on 3 shots. Lyon gave up 3 goals on 3 shots. Dovich, though, night and day difference. Night and day different. All right, so here we go. 5:22 left here. The second. It's an offensive zone face-off here from Montreal. They want to try to win it. Buffalo wins it, though. And the puck's loose here. And they're going to send it out into the neutral zone. They're going to dump it in here. So here we go. It's 5 minutes left here. Well, now it's going to be Montreal. Montreal sits around. Dialing has a goal, 2 assists in this one. 11:02 on the ice here. The puck is loose here behind the net. Buffalo is really putting the pressure on here. Montreal not helping themselves at all. Puck's hit behind here, and now Montreal has it. Montreal down by 2 goals is going to need one here. They're going to send the puck forward. They do get it in, but Buffalo looks to get it out here. We'll see if anybody from Montreal can come to keep the puck. And no, it goes into the neutral zone here. Any game 7 is a coin toss win? No, 100%. Puck's in forward here. It's going to be Montreal with it, though, in their defensive zone. So nobody with a real good possession here in India's zone right now, and it goes back and forth as Buffalo is going to try to sit it out here. Montreal putting pressure on, though. The puck is loose. It's still in the zone. And Montreal with it here. Montreal looking. Possession behind. Oh, and the stick goes down. The puck is loose here. Montreal with it. It's going to be Buffalo with it. And a penalty coming up. Who's getting called for a hook? Looks like a penalty coming up. We're getting ready to see. Looks like a power play coming up here for the Sabres. And it looks like Tuch. I don't know how you say his name. I'm sorry. Alex Tuch, whatever. He's going to get a 2-minute minor penalty there for hooking. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play coming in here for the Canadiens. So Tuch in the net. I'm sorry. Tuch in the box for 2 minutes. So let's see. Montreal have an opportunity here. Down by 2. They need a goal. 4:05 left here in the second. Then we're going to have all of the third period, of course. But let's see what happens here. The puck's going to be loose. They're going to send it back. Montreal. Hudson with it. Dimidov going to have it here. Lafowski. Dimidov trying to send it there. The deflection goes wide. Suzuki trying to hit it there. It's going to be batted down by the Buffalo defense. Passing back and forth. Caulfield with it now. Caulfield, can he do something? He's going to send it forward to Suzuki. Suzuki's going to have it back to Caulfield. Caulfield goes back here to Hudson. And the puck's going to be loose here. Trying to find the pass there. Try to go to Slavkovsky. Davidov has it here. Suzuki with it. Slavkovsky. Puck behind the net. It's going to be Caulfield. Caulfield going to send it back here for Hudson. Suzuki in front of the net. No, Suzuki with it now. He's going to go to Caulfield. Caulfield goes back. Hudson with a shot. Deflected. It's loose. It's going to be back here. It's going to be with Montreal, though. Suzuki with it. 1:12 left on the power play. And they're going to send it down the ice. Buffalo able to send it down the ice, and Montreal probably going to get a change here. No, they will not. Hudson with it. Hudson going to send it here. There's going to be Suzuki. He's going to send it back here. Montreal trying to get a possession here. Buffalo trying to get it out. The puck is loose. They're going to try to get it here. Dimidov with it there. Yeah, got a hurt penalty once and 90. She did for 6 months. Oh, wow. And the puck's going to be sent here. And it's out of the zone. Buffalo able to knock it out of the zone, and now Montreal's going to have to get a change. So one player goes off. 37 seconds left here. They're putting the pressure on. Thank you for the follow. Hudson with it. Hudson going to send it back. Texier with it. Bulldog with a shot. It goes wide. Montreal still in possession here. They got the pressure on here. A lot of tired Sabres on there, and one of the players has a stick that is broken there. It's going to be sent wide. And the puck is loose. 10 seconds left here on the power play, but a player does not have his stick. The shot, it goes deflected wide. Boulder, and they're going to send it down the ice, and it goes down, but it's a breakaway. The penalty breakaway. Tuch shot is going to be saved. Oh, my. The penalty kill came in just right time. They tried to go to Tuch on a breakaway, not able to put it home. Man, the good old days of French Connection versus Dryden and Mihaljevic and LaFleur. Tuch had such a good chance there, but it was going to be turned wide. Man, this is getting intense right now, and I've not actually had to stream a game where I've had to like put my my voice into it as much. So man, you talking about like absolutely it's a lot on my throat right now. I'll tell you that. It is a lot on that. But a minute 35 left here. Make sure you guys are following if you are new here. Would love to have you guys back. Let me know who your favorite team is, and we'll see what the case is here. Who's going to win here tonight? So here we go. It's going to be sent around here from Montreal. Montreal with the puck. The puck is behind the net. They're going to send it forward here. Montreal with it here. And a shot here is going to be wide. And it goes high into the net. They're going to have a moment here. So what a moment. What a moment. But not able to do anything with it there. You remember when tickets were $3.50 in the orange sheets? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really cheap. That's really cheap there. The cheapest ticket, I've only went one time, but the tickets I got were like $50. But that's a good one. That's a good one though. In the 70s? Oh wow. Here we go. Puck's going to be sent back here. It's into the Buffalo zone. It's going to be loose here. They're going to be racing down for it. The Buck's going to be loose, but Buffalo gets possession. Looking for somewhere to go. Puck is sent forward here. Buffalo has possession in their offensive zone. Looking. A shot. It's going to be sent wide. And Montreal trying to get it clear. They will. They have possession here into the neutral zone. Now it's going to be Montreal. Montreal going forward here, trying to send it backhanded there. It's going to go behind the net. Montreal still with possession. Buffalo trying to get it out. It's in the corner. Nobody has possession. It's going to go into the neutral zone. Going to go back. Maybe, no, icing waved off here. So Montreal has it. 35 seconds left here, the second period. And the puck's going to be sent in. And I think it went out of play, so stoppage there. 33 seconds left of the second. So there we go. How are we feeling, ladies and gentlemen? How are we feeling here? Make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. We'd love to have you back in here. 60% of the vote is on Buffalo to win here tonight. We'll see what the case is. See you after intermission. Love the commentary for sure. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. 28 seconds left here. I think you might be a little bit ahead of me, but 28 seconds left here. We'll see if there's anything. I need to see if like ESPN is ahead. And yep, it is ahead, and we're gonna use that. And all right, so time has expired. 5-3, ladies and gentlemen. 5-3. What up, Kyle? How's it going? Wild game we've got here. Yes, it is absolutely wild. Back and forth, but yeah, that's gonna be at the end of the period there. 5-3, and Buffalo has the lead. What a game! What a game we do here. Back and forth, but glad you enjoyed the commentary. You're welcome back anytime. But man, oh man, what a game! It's went back and forth. I mean, Buffalo scoring 30 seconds into this game. I was like, man, this is gonna be interesting. And they look like Montreal was just gonna run away with it. 3-1, 4 straight goals there. As a Canes fan, you want no part of Buffalo. Need Montreal to close this out. I've seen people both ways. Both plays. I'm like, oh, I don't want to play. I don't want to play Montreal. I don't want to play Buffalo. So interesting to see. Very, very interesting though. Very interesting though, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm enjoying this 100%. But yeah, make sure you all tap on that screen. Make sure you follow there. They got PK Subban there. So that's very interesting. You don't care. You just want Freddie to get just as much rest as possible, which is why I said Buffalo. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. The Sabres came back. Not only did they come back, 4 straight goals. Nizzle, 4 straight goals there. And they now have the lead. Now have the lead after 4 straight goals. 100%. Didn't they have a losing streak record at that point? Wait, Buffalo had one of the hottest teams since the Olympic break, right? Maybe so. Maybe so. I can't remember 100%. I thought that... I don't know if that's the case or not. I'd have to look it up. Let's see, like... NHL teams records after Olympic break. Let's see what we got. Yeah, Buffalo went 4-2-2. Yeah. So Buffalo, yeah, they went 4-2-2 since the Olympic break. Ottawa went 9-2-2. The Dallas Stars went 9-2-2. The Columbus Blue Jackets went 8-2-4. The Philadelphia Flyers 9-3-1. Carolina Hurricanes 9-4-0. So yeah, no, I get that. Mr. Buffalo says, "Let's go Buffalo." It is, yeah, no, 100%. So yeah, I mean, it was. They were one of the hotter teams there since that. So yeah, 14-2-2. I mean, they definitely had more games than anybody else. But no, 100%. Yeah, they had just a lot more games than other. I don't know why that's the case, but it definitely shows that they had a lot more games than other teams did. I don't know why that is the case. Or the Habs. Host, what the hell is a Hab? Or I mean the Hab. I've looked it up before. A Hab, like, it's a popular nickname. Les Habinets, which it's the short version of Les Habinets, which is a French term. It's historically given to the original 17th century French settlers of Quebec. So it's the settlers of Quebec. It's a French thing. I was wrong. They were 33, 19-6 at the break. Oh, gotcha. I saw the record after it, but yeah, we went to the Cup this year. Heard it here first. We'll see, Mr. Buffalo. We'll see. There's a lot to go Buffalo's way if they want to do it. Thank you for the clarification. Yeah, for sure. I looked it up before, but I was like, I honestly cannot remember. But yeah, I'll try to remember it now. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna give you all this. I'm gonna give you the BRB thing real quick. I gotta grab a drink. My drink ran out. I'll be right back. Okay, like 10 seconds. Told you it wouldn't be long. But yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, I mean, Buffalo's great, right? Look up the Fog game. Is this a hockey game or what? Oh my. Buffalo Fog game. The Fog game, the 1975 Stanley Cup Final. Watching right here. Canes fan here. Kind of want to see the Canadiens next round rematch 2002 Miracle and Molson. Right there with you, but I got you. I mean, I'm good with whoever, right? I'm a Hurricanes fan, so I'll take whoever. As a kid that grew up, Sabres of up on the Sabres in New York, upstate New York. Maybe this time they won't fire Lindy Ruff as their coach. Spencer, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. Welcome. It's pretty good. It was extremely hot outside, and there was no air conditioning. So inside the auditorium, it was like, I see that. This Fog game, I'm literally watching it right now. It's wild. Against Philadelphia, too, and it was hot in there, so it made all the condensation I see. Has to be the weirdest game. You just kept skating around and around. That is wild. That is wild as can be. I didn't know about that. That's cool though. That's really cool though. I never seen that, and I see like the bat. They're showing like that bat that was there. Charlotte FC finally win a good performance tonight, 3-1 over Toronto. Yeah, I saw that. I have notifications on here for like Charlotte FC, like our teams, like when they play. But I was kind of shocked. Like I was like, wow. I was like, I expected them to lose. I don't know. It's just kind of been the thing for them lately. Sorry, my lights went off behind me because they're on a timer for some reason, but I don't know what time zone they're on. We had a power outage at one point, and it kind of messed it all up, and I haven't been able to figure it out. So I don't know what's wrong with them. But yeah, the lights are back on there. But yeah, I don't care who the Canes play, to be honest with you. I just want us to lock in and be ready, you know? I need my Hurricanes to get over that hump. We have been right there. I mean, this is the third time in 4 years that we've been to the conference finals. We need to get into the Stanley Cup. And would love to win it, you know? It's going to be a hard one. Do I remember the Dryden brothers? I do not. The Dryden brothers? Let me see. I do not. Oh, wow. Ken Dryden and Dave Dryden is what I'm assuming here. They played from 1962 to 1979. I'll be honest with you. No, I don't know them. I didn't know them. I was pretty much a casual. I was a casual hockey fan for most of my childhood. I didn't really start getting into the Hurricanes until I don't know. I mean, I remember when they won the Stanley Cup, right? But like nobody celebrated, and I had a bedtime during that time, so I wasn't able to actually watch them. But I remember like watching Rod Brindamore play when I could, like on a weekend. And like keep it up watching highlights on ESPN the next day. And then I'm trying to think, like I remember like 2009, like the last playoff run, and I casually kept up with them through the thousands. And then I remember when Rod Brindamore was announced as the coach, and I started watching them that year. And I was so worried that they were not going to do anything because they weren't great for the first half of that year. And then after the All-Star break, they just really ramped up and did great, went on that great playoff run, knocked out the Washington Capitals in Game 7 after going down 0-2 in games. It was wild. And then, yeah, I've been hooked ever since. I haven't missed a game pretty much since then. Maybe like I count on my hands total games I've missed. You grew up 5 minutes from Cornell. You're very familiar with Ken Dryden, a hockey player and a good commentator post-career. And he called the 1980 Miracle on Ice with Al Michaels. That's awesome, though. I did not know all that, but that's cool. I was being asked if I about that in the other chat there, Kyle, but yeah, I was like, I don't actually know who they are, but that's cool. Welcome everybody in here, by the way. If you're watching on TikTok, make sure y'all tap on that screen and make sure you follow as well. Would love to have you guys back in here. We got about 7 minutes or so. Until they are back for the third period. Who's going to win tonight, y'all? Who's going to win tonight? Buffalo or Montreal? How we feeling? Dwayne, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. So this game in particular, this is Montreal's, what is this? This is Montreal's 13th game. This is Montreal's 13th game that they've played, and this is Buffalo's 9th. I'm sorry, 12th. This is their 12th game. What period? We're getting ready to go into the third period. Curtis, thank you for the follow there. This series is 3-2 Montreal, correct? That is correct. Yep. That is correct. So this is the 13th game played for Montreal and the 12th game played for Buffalo at the conclusion of this one. So we'll see what the case is. There you go. Don Cherry used to be head coach of Rochester. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, actually. Don Cherry. I think about, I mean, I remember when he got mad and upset. I love his suits, one of the funniest suits and stuff like that. But like the bunch of jerks, and then it was just embraced. I remember the bunch of jerks here. That was a lot of fun too. And then they just kind of embraced that. How do I feel about the Canes having all time off, beneficial or detrimental? I think it's beneficial in the long run. I understand how it can be detrimental and stuff like that. My concern was quickly wiped away after the first game against Philly. 11 games off is a long time. But no, I do get that. It depends on how that first game goes. I do think in the long term, it does help you, but I was kind of hoping that Montreal would close it up tonight so Carolina could play on Tuesday, though. I will say that. I don't want them too tired, or too rested. Maybe they can just scrimmage somebody, Maybe they'll find somebody that wants to come scrimmage them or something. We'll see what the case is here, though. The Rochester Americans is pretty good, though. I actually think that's funny. You got the Canadiens and then the Americans. You think they're 1 or 2 games away from setting the record for most consecutive postseason wins? Yeah, I think they're 2 away. If they win 1 more, they tie it, and then 2 more, and then they'll take it. Mike Milbury was if it had been on Rochester American. Oh, nice. We'll have to see what the case is here. Carolina's waiting on either one of these teams. I just want it. I want it bad. But if Montreal's going to come back and win this one, it's going to take a lot. This has been a streaky game, though. We went 1 goal for Buffalo, 3 for Montreal. And then 4 for Buffalo. Does that mean we get 5 for Canadiens? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be like that crazy. We have 5 goals in the first period, 3 in the second period. How many goals? Give me your prediction now. How many goals are we going to get in the third period? Total goals. How many total goals are we getting in the third period? What are we thinking? And just reminder, we had 5 in the first period. We had 3 in the second period. How many goals do you think we'll get in the third period? Going into overtime is going to be tied 6-6. That would be wild. Then we're going to have 4 goals in the third period. Okay. We shall see. Will the Canadiens come back? Yeah, if we get 4 goals, that'll be 3 for Montreal. If you go 4 goals and you get 3 to Montreal, 1 to Buffalo, then we're tied 6-6. Going into overtime, but we'll see here. 3 goals in a game 7. Okay, we'll see if we go to a game 7 as well. It's going to be interesting, but yeah, I mean, this is it. Buffalo have to keep their foot on the pedal here if they want to have that last game at home. We'll see what the case is, though. The whole defense, what? We'll see, Zero. We shall see. We'll walk everybody in here. Make sure you follow. Tap that screen if you are here. We'd love to have you guys back, so make sure you follow. If this game goes to a game 7 on Monday, I will be live for it. So, and I think I'm gonna cover the Avalanche versus Golden Knights game. Burning Skyforge. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. That series. I mean, I'm gonna cover that series. Paul, think of it likes there. Me? What are you talking about? Are you talking to me about me doing that, Baton Rouge? Or what? Well, welcome everybody in here. Taxpayers had to foot the bill for the new Bills Stadium for $800. I saw that. $800 million. Yeah, that's pretty tough, and they wrapped up that as well. You don't want them in my room? What do you mean? Sorry, I'm confused what you're talking about in particular. No, I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that's going on. I'll say this, look, you know me, I'm not getting into politics in particular. I mean, there's a couple things that like I will talk about for sure, but like overall, my stance, I don't agree with a lot of what this administration is doing. I said to get all. I never said that. Look. If people do like him, that's fine. But I want you to know that I don't like him. I don't like that, and everybody's welcome here. That's my whole point. And when people start to attack other people in my community, I mean, this is a welcoming, open community. No matter what group that you identify with or whatever that may be, whether you're part of the LGBTQ community or stuff like that, I don't want you in here. What I said in the past is that I don't want people in here if they are going to hate on other people. You know, I don't like ICE. I don't like this administration. And I've spoken about that many times. And I will stand by that. And I know that people don't necessarily, not everybody agrees with that, but that's what I said. If you don't like that, then that's not on me, that's on you. But that's my morality, and that's what I stand with. That's my problem with that. But guess what? It is time for the third period. Canadiens versus Buffalo Sabres. And Buffalo up by 2. Let's see what happens here. Now, Buffalo's going to dump it in. And we'll see what the case is here. So the puck here is behind the net. Montreal has possession here. They're a couple goals away. And let's see what happens here. The puck's going to be behind the net here. And now Montreal with it. Montreal has possession in their offensive zone here. And they're going to need 2 goals to tie this one up. Montreal with a pass here wide is going to be not able to get on the end of that connection. And the puck is loose here. Buffalo are going to send it around. And they're going to send it forward here. Buffalo able to get a change and send the puck down there. Now a shot's going to be turned wide here. Montreal, though, with possession here. So Montreal looking like the team with the momentum to start this period so far. It was the opposite of the second period, but the first period was more towards Montreal as well. So we'll see what the case is here. And the puck's going to be poked around here, and the puck's loose. Buffalo trying to get there, but it looks like Montreal will get back there first. They're going to send the puck forward back to the neutral zone. So the puck is loose. Montreal with it. Yeah, Baton Rouge, John, I hope that makes you understand that a little bit better. With the puck sent forward here, it's going to be Montreal with it there. And the puck's with it now. It's going to be Buffalo. And the puck is loose. Buffalo with it, though. And it's there, point blank. And a couple players trip up. And it's going to be going back the other way now. Montreal with it. They're going to dump in the puck. And the chase, they're able to get to it. And they're going to send it around. And looking around here, the puck is loose. And with it now, the puck is still fumbling around here. It's going to go out of the zone here, back to the neutral zone. And now with it, it's going to be Montreal. Montreal takes the puck into the zone. They're going to dump it in, but Buffalo able to get on the end of it. We'll see if they can clear it. They're in the corner here. The puck's going to be knocked down. Montreal, though, with possession here. Behind the net. They're going to send it forward. Nobody there. And it's going to go back. Montreal still trying to get it. Still in the offensive zone, but now it's going to be Buffalo. Buffalo with an opportunity, potentially 2-on-1. With it now, looking. And the pass back, he passes to nobody there. Not able to connect. And now it's going to be going the other way. Montreal with it here. Anderson looking. Sends it back. Montreal passing, looking. A shot. It's going to be blocked. And it's going to be in the neutral zone here. And Buffalo trying to poke it forward. And now it's going to be the offensive in the neutral zone here. Montreal trying to send it forward. And the puck's going to be here. Now here goes Buffalo. Buffalo 3-on-2 potentially here. The pass wide. He's got it. Can he send it to his side? He sends a little high on the pass. Not able to connect on that one. How much time is left? We got 16 minutes and 15 seconds. 16 minutes, 15 seconds remaining in this one. So here we go. Buffalo with it now. They're going to be sending the puck down. The puck is going to be sent forward, though. Montreal gets in their defensive zone. They're going to send the puck forward. And Mike taking for the likes there. And the puck's going to be sent forward. Waved off the icing. The puck is loose behind the net. Buffalo has it, trying to get it out. Montreal with it, though. Send the puck around. It's looking pretty good here for Montreal. Trying to get something. Buffalo trying to get the clear. They have possession. Can they get it out? And they send it high, and they will. It's going to go down, though. Is that going to be icing? And it will be. Icing called against Buffalo. Opportunity here. What I didn't appreciate was the tirade I was subjected to and being told a while back, your politics. I just wanted people to know you hate Trump and people who like him. Okay. Cool. I mean, all right, man. If you don't like it here, you don't have to be here. I promise you. You disagree with me, John, right? You don't want to be here, then why are you here? I mean, that's fine. Not everybody cares as much as you do. All right? So, I promise you. You can say what you want. There's people that don't like Trump that are here and that do not care. I don't like him. That's up to you, buddy. Puck's going to be sent forward here. And a slap shot here. It was close. He just missed the far side post. And the puck's going to be loose here. Buffalo going to send the puck forward. Tage Thompson was there, not able to connect. And if you don't like it, John, I got a platform and I'll speak what I want. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. Simple as that. Here we go. Puck sent forward here, though, by Buffalo. And now Buffalo will have it in their defensive zone. This is perfect because you're hey, well, I'm glad I can help you there, Blue Sky. I got you. Anytime I can help you. And back into the neutral zone here. It's kind of like a radio broadcast. It's interactive here. Buffalo gets a possession here in the offensive zone, looking for some help. This is the first time they've really had true possession. But Montreal able to get it here. They're going to send it forward. And if they go quick, they'll do it. But I think they got a lot of tired skaters. They're just going to send it forward to dump. And probably going to get a change here. But Buffalo with it now. And here we go. And the puck sent forward here. It's going to be around the rim. The puck is loose here. Montreal with it now. Montreal has trying to get possession, but Buffalo trying to send it forward as well. It will be in the neutral zone there. Darren says, let's go Buffalo. We'll see what's going to happen here. Who's everybody pulling for, Buffalo or Montreal? Let me know in the chat. Who do you guys like? And a pickoff here. It's going to be with Buffalo. Buffalo with it. A goal here might be detrimental, but it's going to be saved. And now, here we go. Montreal to breakaway. They got a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Does he shoot it or does he pass? The puck is loose. It's behind, but it's going to be Buffalo with it. And Buffalo trying to send it out of the zone. They do, but it's going to go back to Buffalo. Buffalo able to send it forward here. Or, I'm sorry, Montreal able to send it forward here. Buffalo has it back in their defensive zone. And we'll see what the case is here. Back to the neutral zone. No one's really, truly having good possession currently. Buffalo able to get a stick here. They're trying to send it forward, and they're offside. The Buffalo goes offside here. 13:01 left in the third period. And the face-off coming back into the neutral zone. Not able to capitalize or get there. But yeah. We've had a lot of back and forth here. I would say that Montreal has had more opportunities in this period so far. But yeah, that's kind of the situation here. If the Sabres win, Carolina is going to have a ridiculous amount of time. I know. Which, I mean, look, I'm a Carolina fan. Anybody who doesn't know, I am a Carolina fan. So, like, it's there's a lot of mixed feelings about that. I'm glad they're getting a rest, number one. But number two, I'm worried about them being, I don't know. I think they'll be okay. But, like, there is concern, right? There is concern about how rested, if they're too rested, you know? You're a Knights fan? Well, I am going to be trying to cover the Knights versus the Avs series. So we'll see what the case is there, but I will be trying to cover that series as well. It's a catch-22. I think overall, though, I would rather have the rest, you know? It's a long series, you know? But being at home the first two games, I do think is beneficial. We'll see what that one is. Knights in 6. Knights versus Avs will be tough. We'll see what the case is there. It will be a tough one. It'll be a long one. So that's why I think, like, the longer you can go, the better rested you are. Because, like, prime example, I was talking about this earlier. This game in particular is the 13th game that Buffalo has played. This is the 13th game, that Montreal has played. This is the 12th game that Buffalo has played. Carolina's only played 8. Carolina will not play the same amount of games as Montreal unless they got into Game 5 in the next series. They would not have played the same number of games as Buffalo until they got into Game 4. So, like, there's a lot of wear and tear. We know how aggressive this is, too. Who I think wins between the Pistons and the Cavs? I think the Cavs are going to come out on top with that one. I'm leaning towards the Cavs in that one. I think the Cavs get that one. Detroit has, I don't know. I'm not feeling confident with Detroit right now. Cavs have looked good. I don't think that Pistons are, I don't know. I think they're going to run out of oil at some point, if you know what I'm saying. Point blank shot here. It's going to be turned wide. And now Buffalo's still with it. Another shot, point blank. It's going to be saved. And now back to the neutral zone here. It's going to be with Montreal. Montreal trying to get something here. 12:30 left here in the third period. Okay, see the Spurs? I like the Spurs. I like the Spurs in that one. Now with it here, it's going to be Montreal. Montreal looks a shot. It's going to be stopped by Buffalo. They're going to skate the puck down. They're going to send it down there to get a change. So a change coming in here. It's going to give the possession back to Montreal, but it's going to allow them both to get a change. Salvador, thank you for the likes. Make sure all tap on that screen. Appreciate it. Puck's going to be sent forward here. The puck is behind there. It's going to be icing against Montreal. Unfortunate for them, and that's going to bring the puck back into their own defensive zone. I hope so, Bert. I would love it, but, like, realistically, I don't think it's going to happen. But if Carolina was able to get another sweep, I would definitely be happy about it for sure. All right. 30 shots for Buffalo tonight, 16 for Montreal. And let's see how this rest one is. Make sure y'all tap on that screen. Make sure you follow Salvador coming up with the ice cream cone. Thank you for the gifts here. W. Salvador, how you doing? Welcome. Well, 5-3 here, Buffalo with the lead. 12:03 left here in the third period. And I will be live for Game 7 if is necessary. And right now it's looking like it's going to happen. A shot here. And it's going to be behind the net. Montreal trying to send it forward. Buffalo with it here. They're going to send it back to the corner here to try to dump the puck in and get a forecheck going. And the puck's going to be sent forward by Montreal. But Buffalo able to get a stick to it and send it back into the corner. So not out yet. Montreal, a lot of pressure here. Not able to get a change here. Montreal with possession now. They'll likely be able to get the change. The puck's in forward there, and they will. And now it's going to be Buffalo possession of their defenses on there. You need money, should he cash out? I mean, if you need money, cash out. Yeah, sure. You're concerned for Carolina is complacency kills. They've slept 2 and are at home resting. No, I get that 100%. I don't know how much they have been practicing and stuff like that as well. I get that. I don't know. I do trust Rod Brind'Amour more, but we'll see. We'll see how the game goes. We'll see how the rest is good, but too much I know can be enough. I don't know. Game 1 will tell us everything that we need to know. I will not be live for Carolina versus whoever in the next series or next round, but I will go live after the games to talk about them. Game 7 puts pressure on Buffalo. Yeah, I mean, Buffalo's got a lot of pressure on them right now. I mean, at this point, Buffalo's playing, it puts pressure on both, right? So, like this game in particular, Montreal's got pressure as well. I mean, there's a lot of pressure on this one because it's like Habs have an opportunity to close out at home. Buffalo will have an opportunity. Buffalo's like, you lose, you're gone. So, and Montreal has possession. It's going to go out back into the neutral zone here. Oh, but a steal here. Breakaway. Buffalo. Shot. It goes wide. There's a penalty. And a penalty coming up to Montreal. So Buffalo going to go to the power play. So Buffalo go to the power play here. So a slashing call coming up here against the Canadiens. And there we go. The Sabres going to have an opportunity here. Josh Anderson gets called there for slashing. Josh Anderson to the buck. What are the shots on goal? Last I saw it was 30-15. 30 for Buffalo. It was 30 for Buffalo, 15 for Montreal, but I'll let you know as soon as I get that information more. I'll give you the shots on goal. So 2 minutes left here. There's 10:48 left in the third. And now Buffalo with it. It's going to be Dahlin Quinn. Dahlin pass here. It's going to be Benson. Benson with it. He's going to try to go point blank. Montreal with it. Montreal trying to skate it down the ice. We'll see if they try to go for a short-handed opportunity or just try to waste some time here. Yeah, no problem. And now it's going to be Buffalo. Quinn going to take it forward here. It's going to be Doan. Doan taking the puck into the zone. He's going to send it here to Benson. Benson looks. He's going to pass back. He's going to find Dahlin. Dahlin with it here. He's going to have to Thompson. Back to Dahlin. Dahlin looking. He's going to shoot. It's going to be deflected wide. With the pad save there. With an out. Thompson back to Quinn. Back to Thompson. Thompson thought about it. Quinn with a one-timer shot. He hits the top of the net and a goal. And Quinn going to get a goal here. It's another goal for him tonight. It's going to be 6-3, and Buffalo doubles the score in Montreal. Conor McGregor is going to come back and fight Max Holloway on July the 11th. Wow. Insane scoreline. What you're not realizing, the game started, and it was 1-0. It was 1-0 Buffalo. Montreal scored 3 straight, and it was 1-3 Montreal, and now it's 6-3 Buffalo. This game has been a game of streaks, and that is 5 straight. By the way, we're having a goaltender change here for Montreal. You love your play calling. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. And Fowler's going to be coming in now. So Fowler coming in here because they pretty much know they're going to have to use him. So we're going to have a change in net. This is his first career postseason appearance. We'll see how Fowler does here. But we are going to have a Game 7 more than likely. And if it does go to that, I will be live for Game 7. Let's see. Is there anything left in the tank here for Montreal? 10 minutes and 2 seconds left here. Buffalo 6, Montreal 3. And Jay Lou, thank you so much for the compliment. And thank you so much for the TikTok gift as well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'm going to be covering the Avalanche versus the Golden Knights series as well. And I will talk about Carolina versus the winner of this game, but of this series, sorry. But that will only happen after the game. I won't be live for that one. A pass here. And Buffalo point blank. And they're going to have a pass that's going to go back to their defensive zone here. Who do I want the Canes to play? Honestly, I was like, let's just play Montreal so we can get it earlier. That way we don't have to rest a couple extra days. I would like to get back now. But at this point, I mean, it really I don't know. I have no clue who I would rather play between the two. There's positives to both, to be honest with you. Buffalo was the hottest team coming out of the break, right? So that would be good, and Montreal's a good team as well. A shot here for Buffalo is going to be wide. So both are fine either way. I mean, a shot here, try to get the deflection, not able to there. And the point is behind or the puck's behind the net. They're going to send the puck forward here. And it's going to be down and icing called here against Montreal. You bet under 9.5 goals, do you think it'll hit? I don't know, Ezekiel. I don't think so. I'll be honest with you, because I don't think that's going to hit at this point. So we'll see here. 6-3, though. 6-3. Puck is behind the net here. They're going to send it around the rink. And now Montreal with the puck. And they're going to dump the puck in here. And now Buffalo, I guess it was offside. So, yeah, I don't know, Ezekiel. We'll have to see if that is the case. That's going to be a tough one there. Who are we pulling for, ladies and gentlemen? Buffalo or Montreal? Who do you guys want to see win this one? How do we feel? How do we feel? You want the Habs to win? We shall see. We'll see if the Habs can get this one. I mean, they're down by a lot. Someone did predict it was going to be 6-6. I think it was Kyle. Kyle predicted it was going to be 6-6. So we'll see. We'll see if that is the case. Excuse me. And yeah, make sure you'll tap that screen. Appreciate the likes. 3.3K here. You're an Avs fan, so not deeply connected to either. That's fair. That's fair. I get that. I mean, my Hurricanes play, the eventual winner of this series, so I don't know. I'm either way, I just want an opponent. I wish this was Game 7. I just want my opponent. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. It's like, let's get somebody. That's why I was like, you know what? Let's let Montreal win so that we can get Montreal earlier. But if they want to go to 7, I guess. I mean, but that's the thing is like, if the score stands, right, and if it goes the way it is right in here, like Buffalo will be playing their 13th game, and Montreal will be playing their 14th game. Carolina's game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final will just be their 9th. Like, and then it'll either be the 15th or the 14th game. It'll be either the 15th or the 14th game, depending on who their opponent is. So there is a big advantage to that, There is a big advantage. But I don't know. Carolina did good coming off of the after the Olympic break as well. So I think that'll do good. I think it will do good for some. So we'll see. We'll see what the case is, though. But Buffalo have it here. They're back in the neutral zone. Just under 8 minutes remaining in this one here. Rick, generic, but thank you for keeping me live on the Game Out of Network. No, I got you 100%. Yeah, sorry, I know I'm not necessarily the best, but hey, we're going to try, We're going to do the best we can, and we'll improve over time. I was a Doc Emmerich guy. That was one of my favorite commentators of all time, Well, it's 7:27 into the third. But 34 shots here for Buffalo, 16 for Montreal. I'm so sorry, I haven't answered that in a while. But yeah, 34 shots for Buffalo tonight with the 6 goals, and then 16 shots here for Montreal with 3. By the way, I will remind you, Montreal had 3 shots and 3 goals to start. And Montreal has 1 shot. Okay, empty net for Montreal. Montreal has an empty net right now. Montreal does have an empty net, ladies and gentlemen. Caulfield with a shot. It's going to be wide. And with 7:16 left here, it's an empty net. I mean, might as well, right? You feel bad for Lion? No, I get it, 100%. And now it's with the Habs. Habs with a shot. The puck is loose. We could see a lot more goals scored here. Point blank, the puck is up. It's loose. They're going to pass back. Yeah, you feel bad for Lion. Yeah, it's not necessarily his fault, but it wasn't a good stop there. Wow, 7 minutes, that's aggressive. Yeah, I mean, you're down 3. Point blank shot there, the swap at, and not able to do anything with it. They may go empty net the rest of the game, to be honest with you. Shot here, it's point blank. It's missed. Puck is around. They're going to send the puck forward here. And Montreal with it here. They're going to try to get a change for Buffalo. So they're going to send it in here to the... And a slap shot here. Point blank. Caulfield lost the puck. It was bouncing on him, so he's not able to get anything with it. Here we go. Montreal shot. And Luukkonen with a save. So 6:18 left here. But yeah, 7 minutes left of this 6:18, and it is. It's an empty net right now. Empty net, if you have not heard, ladies and gentlemen. Empty net for Montreal. They decided, you know what? No, who needs a goalie? It would take a lot. It would take a lot. I could see multiple goals. I mean, to be honest with you, if you're Montreal, I don't know why you even do that one. Empty net at 7 is wild. It really is. Montreal with it now. If you're Montreal, you may not put a goalie. Point blank shot, it's going to be saved. And now it's going to be chipped forward here, but Montreal able to get to it. So here we go. Matheson with it here. Now Montreal going to dump the puck in here. Buffalo trying to send it forward. And the puck high. It's going back. On goal. It scores. It's going to be 7-3. An empty netter here with 7 minutes. So 7-3 there with the empty netter. And it's going to be Tage Thompson with a goal. So 7-3. So 7-3 there. I told you 4 goals, 2 more to go. There you go. Will Montreal go empty net? You fell asleep. What happened? It was 3-3. What happened? It has been all Buffalo. All Buffalo. It's literally been 6 straight goals for Buffalo. And the puck is in forward here. What a game. It's wild. Blue Sky, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome, everybody, coming in here. I see Meg, Brandon, Poncho. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here. Here we go. Point blank shot there for Buffalo. Not able to score. Montreal trying to send it forward here. 5:20 left here. We'll see if they try to go empty net once again. Montreal send the puck around. It looked like game 7. Puck behind the net here. I will say this too, in regards to like play style. I think that the break helps Carolina when it comes to the Carolina Hurricanes because the aggressive play style that Carolina plays, they will smother you. And as many games as Montreal and Buffalo have played in just a quick turnaround like they're going to have to do, that's really going to help Carolina because you have to understand there's going to be 5 at absolute minimum 5 games more being played by whoever the Carolina gets in the second round. Or I'm sorry, in the conference final, third round. So like Carolina's going to really benefit with their aggressive smothering play style. If Carolina is able to win, especially go up 2-0 after the 2 games at home, it's gonna Carolina's gonna smother them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if Carolina starts out slow. It really depends on how that game goes there. If they lose this series at this point, I'll have so much whiplash. I get that. Wonder how who Habs fans will send. Oh no. Hopefully nobody, Kev. Hopefully nobody. Who's everybody's favorite hockey team? Let me know in the chat whether you're Playing right now or not? Who's everybody's favorite hockey team? Let me know in the chat. See a lot of people coming in here. Welcome one, welcome all. Make sure you follow. We'd love to have you back in here. We will be live for Game 7. Unless some wild thing happens here in the last 5 minutes, we get 4 goals. I will be live for Game 7. You're a Kraken fan. Pray for you. Yeah, the Kraken, yeah, pretty tough there. But hey, look at it this way. The West is not looking that tough for the future. Like, it's wide open. Trying to get one of those playoff spots, you know? Trying to get one of those playoff spots. I'm trying to get this verification thing because it's telling me that there we go. Was inactive there. We're still building? Yeah. What's up? You want to play Buffalo as a Canes fan? I get that. I mean, hey, I'm a Canes fan. I wouldn't be opposed to that. All right, here we go. What's up, Blue Sky now? So an icing called here against Buffalo. We have 4:53 here. Welcome everybody in here. Doesn't the Habs have our number though? I get that. I mean, in the regular season, sure, but like, it's really hard to say. That's the thing, right? Regular season really is not a reflection. But I understand what you're saying. I do what you're saying. But yeah, can't wait for Wednesday. Only thing I'm worried about is Marner. I get that. Marner has been doing a lot really good lately. And the puck's going to be dumped in here by Buffalo, and they're going to get a change. 4:20 left in this one there. Fisticuffs at the end. Yeah, we'll see how the game goes, but here we go. It's going to be Buffalo with it. Buffalo sending the puck forward. They're going to dump it in. And now Montreal having their defensive zone. Buffalo just playing keep away at this point as best they can. They got a big lead, so they'd need a miracle for anything to change here. They should have pulled goalies, typical Canadian. I mean, what else do they do, right? I mean, they were down by 3 goals. You got to try something. I do understand, though. I understand the thought process behind it. Buffalo dumps it in. It's going to be behind the net. Montreal with it now. And now Montreal sends it forward. It is 7-3. They're going to dump it forward. They're going to hand pass there. And Buffalo brings it back into their own zone. It's going to be offside, though. Canada will never get a Stanley Cup. Well, they have. It's going to be tough for them, though. It's going to be tough. We'll see what team has the best opportunity in the future. But right now, not looking the greatest for them, but I understand. But 7-3 here, 7-3. They have it this century. Well, yeah, I do understand that, yeah. The Sabres is the closest win for a Canadian, true. I mean, they do play the Canadian anthem even if they're playing an American team, so do they count it? Should you get a Stanky jersey? Oh, 100%. Stanky's been lights out. Get you one. Stankoven? Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Logan Stankoven. He doesn't have the most goals anymore, but it's because he's played less games. The shot here is going to go wide by Buffalo. And with 2:45 left here, the puck's going to be sent forward. And knocked out. Oh, there's a little fighting going on. Jack guy trying to throw it with Greenway. Trying to throw some punches there. Calling the mounted police at the end of the game. Right. Not looking good here at all for the Canadiens. So 2-minute misconduct coming on here for Montreal. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, we're gonna have a Game 7 on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Game 7 on Monday, which I will be live for. So if you guys want to come hang out and watch with me, on Monday. Make sure you guys are followed or subscribe, whether it be on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube. It's going to be a winner-take-all in Buffalo. So whether you're watching on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube, make sure that you follow, subscribe. Muchas gracias, amigos. See you on Game 7 and Game 1 versus the Canes. Of course. Hasta luego. Game's over. Oh, 100%. But we're going to be here. 2-minute power play coming up here for Buffalo. 2-minute power play coming up here. And Buffalo. Oh, there's a little bit of extra pushing and shoving here. And we're going to see some more game misconducts thrown out here. Bert M, thank you for the follow. So a lot of extra punches being thrown here. And there, without a doubt, going to be some more game misconduct going to be thrown out here in just a second. So there we have it. It's a series. It is. It's going to be a series that's going to go to Buffalo. Who's going to come out on top? We'll see. We shall see. Buffalo up 7-3 here in this game. They're trying to tie the series. It's going to be an interesting one on Monday. So I will be live for that. So again, make sure you guys follow so you don't miss. But we do have a series. So Buffalo power play still 156. They are discussing the penalties there. There was only 4 seconds off the clock before those penalties occurred, but I think there's going to be a couple here. I think both teams will get 2 misconducts. So let's see. What date does the Canes start? It'll be next Thursday, the 21st. The 21st is when the Carolina Hurricanes game will start. They'll in Raleigh on May the 21st. The Carolina Hurricanes will have their first game. Oh, nice. The Chicago Wolves are up 2-0. Chicago Wolves are up 2-0 on Grand Rapids. Let's go. All right, Tuck with it now here for Buffalo. They're on the power play. Thompson with it. It's going to be Metza. Dahlin. And he's going to go to Metza. Metza goes here to McLeod. Metza's shot and a goal. And we got another goal, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 8-3. Fowler allows another goal. 8-3. So 8-3, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it's been something else. I'll tell you that much. It has been something else. Told you before. One more to go. All right, Bert. We'll see if they get it. Oh, wow. Wow. So 8-3, Buffalo up now. Talking about a game. And now 2:09 left here. Will there be another game back in Montreal for the playoffs? Or will Buffalo move on to the next round? We're going to find out on Monday. So Monday we will have it. Buffalo, baby. Buffalo looking good here tonight. Remember, Montreal, same situation in round one. They were up 3-2. They were up 3-2, having an opportunity to close it out at home. They failed to do so. And then they won game 7 on the road. So, will we have that again? Or will Buffalo be able to get the win? We're going to find out. Hey, Darren, welcome in here. I am doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Oh, Canada should be changed to no Canada. Oh, Canada to no Canada. It's going to be tough here. There's still time left, though. And the puck's going to get out of the zone here for Montreal. They're going to dump the puck in, but it's going to be Buffalo with it here. How you doing, Darren? Welcome. And now Buffalo going to send the puck forward and around. And it is going to be shot here. It goes wide. 1:44. 8-3 currently. Montreal trying to send it forward here. Here goes Montreal. They're going to dump the puck in. It's going to be knocked down by Buffalo. We'll see if there's another goal here. But yeah, 1:28 left. A shot there. It's going to be saved by Luukkonen. And he'll glove that one. So yeah, Buffalo versus Montreal will be on Monday. And I will be live for that one too. Looking forward to the World Cup. You going doing the games? Yeah, I do plan on doing the games for the World Cup this year. Yep. I do plan on doing that one. I don't know if I'll do all the games, but I'll try to do the best I can for like the big games particularly. I need to look at the schedule and kind of highlight and figure out what's going to be the best case scenario for me. But yeah, I would love to like watch a lot of the games and stuff and stream. If I could do it all, I probably would. But yeah, I got to figure that stuff out. But yeah, I totally would be down for that. Yeah, I do look forward to it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I love the World Cup. I gotta make graphics for it. I do need to make graphics for it because it comes up next month, right? I can't remember what day it is. It's around mid-June. Is that right? Middle of June is when it begins. I have to figure it out. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Make sure y'all tap on that screen. Make sure you follow, by the way. 53 seconds left here. Unless we see an absolute miracle. Game 7 on Monday, which I will be live for sure. And they're passing around here. 35 seconds. Buffalo just wasting as much time as possible. Montreal. Unfortunate for the Canadiens. We're up 3-1 at one point, and they are not going to get an opportunity here. It's a big commitment to do all the games, but I think it starts June 11th. Okay, cool. I'll look at the schedule and see what I can figure it out. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The final: Montreal 3, Buffalo 8. And we have got a series that's all going to be decided in Buffalo on Monday, which we are going to be live for, ladies and gentlemen. So I do plan on doing that as well. So make sure you guys are followed, subscribe, whether it be on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube. And I will be live. I will be live for the game and the series as well then. So we'd love for you guys to be in here for that as well. 8-3 is crazy. 6 straight. It was 7. It was 7 straight goals. It was 1-3 at one point. Absolutely wild night. Absolutely wild night there. But yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen. See you game 7. Yep, I'll see you game 7 there, Bert. And then we'll have game 1 between Colorado and Las Vegas. So if you guys like to be here for that one, I will be live for that one on Wednesday as well. So Monday and Wednesday, those are planned as well. So that's your final. It's going to be 8-3 Buffalo. Came back and won. And my Hurricanes are still waiting. So 12 days. 12 days, Carolina will get a break from that one. Lightning lose game 7 at home, cost you $335 on a $10 parlay. Oh, wow. That's tough. That's tough. Yep, we're going to have a game 7. We will have a game 7, ladies and gentlemen. Go Canes. You know how it is, baby. Go Canes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, on Monday, we're going to have game 7. Game 7 here. Been liking your tweets constantly. Oh, yeah? Heck yeah. Sorry, yeah, I know I tweet a lot. I do tweet quite a bit on there. If anybody's missing that, I haven't actually... Sometimes I get tons of likes and stuff like that, so... You know, it is what it is. But yeah. Am I going to be live for NBA games? I don't know. Yeah, the Habs did have a good game there. What is this, a baseball score? You would think so, wouldn't you? You would think so, 100%. Have a good night. I'll jump in more during the World Cup. For sure, Darren. For sure, 100%. By the way, I don't know if you guys have a Discord, but we'd love for you guys to join the Discord server. So we'd love for you guys to join the Discord server if you'd like to be a part of that. We try to keep that active as well, so definitely join that. But yeah. Game 7 will be on Monday. I think they said 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but that might be when the coverage begins. I will be live for that game. Let me double check to see what they've got the schedule at. Let me see what the schedule is looking like. But Carolina versus whoever they face is going to be next Thursday. I didn't hear no bell. I love that. I have used that meme specifically for hockey in the past when my Hurricanes have been down. I didn't hear no bell. It's still there. Where's the link for the Discord? It's in my link. It's in the bio. In the bio. Link is in bio if you would like to join our Discord server. Any and all are welcome, by the way. Schedule. What is a hab? Are you legitimately asking? Because I had to look it up earlier. I had to look it up earlier because someone else asked me. I was like, I once knew, forgot, but now I know. Monday at 7:30. Monday at 7:30, Montreal and Buffalo, which I will be live for, by the way. I just learned what a hab was today, so no, I'm trolling as a Buffalo fan. No, I got you. I was like, okay, she might be trolling, but at the same time, I was like, I had to actually look it up. I don't speak French. So, I mean, but it works, right? It works. But yeah, I got you. Troll them. But whoever wants to come have a date with me, baby, let's see. Canes could beat Buffalo easier than the Habs, in your opinion? Maybe. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I think it'll be tough either way. Absolutely electric. Oh my gosh, you're fired up. I bet so. Buffalo getting the game back. They showed up today. 1-3, absolutely change of everything. I'm sure if you were a Buffalo fan, how did you feel when it was 1-3? Because I was like, I was afraid Montreal was going to run away with it. Didn't we lose 4 games to the Habs this year? We did. We did lose that, but I'm telling you, you can't judge that. You can't judge that because, prime example, Montreal lost 4 games to Philly, to the Flyers this year. So, like, you know what I'm saying? During the regular season. It's really hard to blame that one. 14 years, no playoffs. You're just happy we made it this far? No, 100%. I mean, I'm happy for the Buffalo Sabres. They had a great run. They're one of the hottest teams right now ever since the break. So that's why I've said, like, that's why I was like, you know, whoever wins, wins. Domination says, go Sabres. There's a luxury box when Bussy lost to the Habs for, like, his first loss. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough loss there. You hate to see that. Bussy had a tough... he really struggled coming back from the break. But Freddie Anderson's been absolutely amazing here. Back on his Linsanity streak, yeah. You bet so much, and they actually won the good luck charm is me drinking orange juice when game on. It's not spiked, is it? You're not spiking it, all right? Be responsible. Go Buffalo, says Jean Marie. Buffalo with a big win tonight, though. Big win for the Buffalo Sabres. And a Game 7 on Monday at 7:30 p.m., so make sure you guys follow us. You don't know, bro. Just do orange juice. Okay, I was just making sure. All right, Buffalo, they party. They get a little wild, you know. I figured, you know, because if it's a little spiked, then it's not going to hurt when you go through a table. So it happens. It happens. Let's see. Looking around here. Those Buffalo fans, yeah, they really are. I've always wanted to go up to a game there just to, like, hang out with the friends, tailgate a little bit, because that would legit be fun. I'd like to go catch a Bills game or something like that, because they are absolutely wild. It'd be a lot of fun to see. But yeah, Monday we've got Montreal and Buffalo. Then Wednesday, Vegas versus Colorado. I'll be live for that one. Both of those. Your like goal, hey, appreciate it. Thank you. 5,000 likes. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. Yeah. But yeah, we will. And again, we will be live on Monday for Game 7. So if you guys like to hang out with us, make sure that you guys are followed so you do not miss that as well. So, and thank you for the like goal here tonight. Appreciate that. Thank you guys. Appreciate that as well. But yeah, 100%. Buffalo with a huge win here tonight. I didn't think it was going to go that way, especially when it was 1-3. But man, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. Love to see it there. You're excited for boring hockey? Right there with you, my man. Right there with you. I can't wait for boring hockey to return. Once we get that in there, we're going to be good to go. But yeah, the only concern I have with Carolina right now is how rested they are. That's my one concern. That's the one thing. Do I watch Snapback Sports? I do not. Snapback Sports? I do not. Is that the one that has like the trivia thing? Where you can guess the name of a player for a specific thing? Yeah. Okay, so I had a friend actually, he was testing me the other day on an NFL. And I did that. I lost because it was like a name of 2006 Titans wide receiver. So that's what got me. They do all different hockey arenas for fun. Oh, cool. I may have seen some of their content, but I'm not familiar with who they are. Oh, Icy Vert's a part of them. I think I know some of them. I know some of the people. I think I know another one as well. I don't know this dude's name. I also don't like that they use AI. It's Icy's group. Gotcha. I don't like that they use AI thumbnails. I will say that. I do know Icy a little bit. Not personally. Timmy or whatever. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Because he went like... Didn't he last year go to like a bunch of different playoff games and stuff like that and see that? Sabres winning in 7. Montreal Gas. They were tired. I mean, up 3-1 though. It was tough there. Went to the Lenovo. Yeah. I remember he went to the Lenny last year. But hey, he enjoyed it. I remember because I think he said like his top 2 was like Carolina and Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. He made fun of her spinning like a hurricane towel without knowing it's Petey Pablo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think I interacted with him before, but I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure about everything, to be honest with you. Let's go Buffalo. Jillian's excited about that one. Big win for the Sabres here to force in Game 7, which we will be live with. What is Hurricanes Game 1? Hurricanes will start their series on next Thursday. Whoever wins Game 7 on Monday. So next Thursday, Carolina will be taking on the winner between the Sabres and the Canadiens on Monday. And the Sabres will be the favorited team there. Last time the Sabres were in the playoffs, I was 8 and couldn't even legally drink. That's wild to think about. That is wild to think about. But, I mean, hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I mean, it is wild to think about stuff like that because, I mean, I kind of, not the same. See, okay, so I'm a Carolina Hurricanes fan, so, like, I relate to that in the sense mine is the same except for when they won the Cup in 2006. It's been a hot minute. But before that, even, like, I remember because, like, 2019 was the first time that they came back since 2009. So, like, we had, like, a 10-year hiatus. That was tough. What is it, 12 or 13 years since, or how many years has it been for Buffalo? So, like, just for them to get back is huge. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Jillian. Appreciate it. It's so wild to see. And I'm happy for the Buffalo fans. Genuinely, I am happy for the Buffalo fans. It's going to be a tough collision, though. This game is going to be tough. The pressure, both teams are going to be desperate. You know, Buffalo were the more desperate team today, and the Chains putting in Luukkonen was huge. Lion had a bad start. I mean, he gave up 3 goals on 3 shots. Then after that, not another. Nate Diaz or Mike Perry. I'm going to go Nate Diaz. Jersey Mike's picks. What are you talking about? There's not. I can't. If you're asking when I get there, I have no clue. I haven't had Jersey Mike's in years. Make your Jersey Mike's picks for points. No, for hockey. Mac Attack is back against Max Holloway. There you go. They do like what do they do? Like they have like a picks that you could do and try to like win something or something. Jersey Mike. Like a picks? What are you talking about? Oh, the hockey predictor contest. Okay, I'm actually not familiar with that. It begins on January 8th, 2026. Oh, yeah, I missed. It's past that. Every NHL game you get right, you get 1 point towards food. They have football as well. I'll be honest with you, I've not ate Jersey Mike's in years. I went to an event in probably like 2015 or 2016 that was catered by Jersey Mike's, but I can't say I've ever actually ordered Jersey Mike's. I can start now. They're trying to get me to order food. I'll look into it. I'll tell you that. Now they're trying to get me to look at these. I'm looking at their hot subs now. I'm kind of hungry. You're making me hungry. The Big Kahuna cheesesteak. That looks good. Jake, thank you for the gift there. Appreciate that one. It's free. You go to My Mike's tab. Okay, My Mike's. You're making me sign up. How much money are you making off of me right now? How much money are you making off me signing up for this? Okay, I was making sure I wasn't sharing this on screen because it just had my phone number pop up. Yeah, just use that one. Verify by text. Give me my text. Am I going to stream NFL games this year? I am. You know it, Jake. I will be. As long as I will not stream the Panthers. But I will stream other ones. As long as the Panthers. Panthers got 3 primetime games this year, by the way. You get a $100 referral bonus. All right. Okay. My Mike's. Log in. I've set up an account. 2011 was the last time the Sabres did that one. Okay, where do I do this at then? All right, I'll look at it later. Sorry. Yo, what up, Tay? How we doing? But yeah, I will stream NFL games this year. By the way, we got like a Wednesday night game to start the season this year. I think that's going to be amazing. I'm excited for that. Sabres get the big one. Who's going to win Game 7? Who's going to win? Sabres or Canadiens? Who we got there? You do it in the app. You don't know? I'll pull up my app. I'll figure it out. I'm on the website. I'll try to download the app or something like that. But yeah, no, I got you. You want to know what the game was for the Canadiens? They weren't as desperate, but they started off great. But it really seems like when the netminder change, going from Lyon to Luukkonen changed everything. Am I a Sabres or a Habs fan? Neither. Carolina hockey, baby. Carolina hockey there. You truly don't know because of Montreal. I don't know. Montreal. I mean, they started off great. They really did start off great, but they just were not able to do anything after that. 2011 was the last time the Sabres were in the playoffs. Wow, that is wild to think about, actually. Sorry, LPK man. Thank you for updating that. I just read that. My apologies there. Raleigh getting an MLB team. I wish. Riley, Charlotte, whichever one. If we could make the Knights an MLB team, that would be the preference. But you know, I get it though. Montreal, like, they could have won it at home, but I mean, they didn't. To be fair, to like, you know, cope. If you are a Montreal fan, they did the exact same thing last round. Montreal has won Game 7 of the Buffalo, does not have a good home record. I mean, that's the one thing you can look at, right? I mean, that's one thing to look forward to there. Riley would be better. You're a Cubs fan, and they would be your number 2. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I get that. I get why Riley could be in particular. I could see the argument for either Charlotte or Raleigh, you know. Sabres in 7. Sabres in 7 very well could be on Monday, which I will be live for. So make sure you guys are followed. I will be live for that game, live reacting, having a good time too. So if you guys like to talk about it as well, we'll be talking about it, having a good time with it. So yeah, 100%. I will be live for that game. Raleigh already has a billionaire who says he's in. Charlotte does not. I mean, hey, that's fine. I mean, if they got the money and the stuff like that, I'm totally fine with it. I mean, look, I'm a North Carolina kid. All right, I love my state. I love Charlotte and Raleigh both. I know that like people argue about which is better and whatnot, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, I've grown up in Western North Carolina. I'm an Asheville kind of kid, you know. So like, I genuinely like both. I'm closer to Charlotte, but yeah. Mets and Sabres fan, great night. Oh, the Mets win tonight? I haven't actually looked at any. Let's see. Red Sox beat the Braves. Dodgers are up 6-0 on the Angels. Giants are up 5-1 on the Athletics. Blue Jays beat the Tigers 2-1. Mets beat the Yankees. Okay, look at that. Crosstown rivals there. Crosstown rivals there. Dundon wants to put the stadium right next to Lenovo, make it a complex. That's fair. He's got to expand on the parking 100%, whether it be a parking deck or whatever, because, I mean, the NC State's right there. I'm fine with that. I wonder if they'll share it with NC State. Well, I mean, NC State's actually got a really good baseball stadium. Yeah, they wouldn't do that. Ignore what I said. Do you think he'll move the Trailblazers to Raleigh? Parking for the third round is going to be $75. It's a perfect time if you had money there. You don't think you'd try to bring them here? That would be. I don't think that they should do that. I'm just saying, like, I know that. I don't think that they need 2 NBA teams. I'm just saying, like, would he try to do that? I mean, there's rumors he wants to move them. Some people say that they should, but I don't know. That would be way too much. That's what I think it would be too much too, but I don't know. Do I think people would support them? Sure. I do think that they would support them, but like, I don't know. I'll tell you, if he did bring them to Raleigh, I'm a Hornets fan. I would not pull for Raleigh unless like the Hornets were out, if that makes sense. Like, if he did bring the Trailblazers to North Carolina, just saying. Just prefacing that. But yeah. NBA is declined too, sadly. I don't enjoy watching the games. Currently product the scores of 150 and 134. I get that. Some people don't like it. I get what you're saying. I just know some people have argued, like, hey, you should bring the Trailblazers to Raleigh as well. Which I don't really lean either way, right? But, and I get it. NBA has declined. Would be hilarious. It would be. Buffalo. Joey's excited for Buffalo. Buffalo with a big dub. Big dub for Buffalo. The B-dubs. The B-dubs. But yeah, huge win for Buffalo. Buffalo's got to be feeling pretty good here right now. So we shall see. We shall see. All right, but again, yes, Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when Montreal will be going on the road to take on Buffalo for Game 7. Winner going to get a date with the Carolina Hurricanes on next Thursday. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have the Colorado Avalanche hosting the Vegas Golden Knights for Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. I will be live for all except for the Carolina Hurricanes Eastern Conference Final game because I'm a Carolina Hurricanes fan. I like to watch my team off stream, but I will try to go live after that game if you guys like to come hang out, talk about hockey afterwards, just kind of discuss stuff for about an hour, hour and a half or something like that. So make sure you guys are followed. Also, if you like the World Cup, I will be live for the World Cup coming up in next month. I'm a Formula One fan. I've only missed one race. It was the Miami one because I was actually busy. But other than that, I will be live streaming more. So would love for you guys to be around here. So please make sure that you follow, like, and everything as well. So again, everybody, thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. NASCAR, I'm not going to do the NASCAR streams, to be honest with you. I just don't have as much interest in it. I just don't have as much in it. A. I don't know what you're doing. Hey. It's like a Texas speech for Bad Bunny. Hey. Hey. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, Buffalo. There you go. Buffalo got an opportunity. Can they get that dub? We're going to find out that on Monday. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate y'all. Make sure that you are following. Whether it be on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube, leave a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to be having some fun once we are live once again on Monday. Join our Discord server, linked in my bio. We'd love to have you guys in there. All right, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being here tonight. I am going to be heading out. Make sure you check in on your friends. You never know what they're going through. Just a simple, how are you doing? Could save their life and yours. Mental health matters, ladies and gentlemen, so please check in on the friends and family, the ones that you love. As always, fuck ICE, free Palestine. All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. I'll be here with you on Monday. Enjoy your Sunday. Congratulations to the Buffalo fans. You got one more game to try to run it back. Montreal, you still have a chance. Got to be tough on the road, though. See you guys in the next stream. Have a good night. And until Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll see you then. Peace.